Hello YouTube, Assalamu alaikum. So today dama xam ay gan yuy war a join si xaaral ma yónnee link bi pour gars yi join. Hello Farmata, yeah, I'm live now. Go on YouTube and look at the live. The link is there. Hello sister, yeah, I'm live now. Ta YouTube, yeah, link ñu jube, yeah, join. Wàññi sa phone bi ngir yàlla Samson yi kir Samson nu ngeen mu ne kir. Yeah, ma suma antu la fu nekk def vidéo wala ma suma édité dina la teg. Ha, yeta on YouTube, ye ibe click ibe live ni ala fan ko ni jela je atudu la link ya click. Hello guys, welcome to that's my water. Welcome to this live stream, but I think we're going to be talking in Wollof. Sorry, in Mandinka and some Wollof, but we might talk some English. Hey, my sister is here joining already. So yeah, guys, we have a couple of people that joining this live video today. One is Fatmata Danso, the one and only Fatmata Danso. Two, as this other Fatu, you will meet her. I have a surprise party for you guys to meet, who is amazing cook and have a YouTube channel. So yeah, welcome to this conversation today. It's gonna be fun, and I don't know what's gonna be happening today. I guess I'm just gonna be bringing random topics and then I'm gonna ask them their ideas about it. I have idea of starting this, bringing other YouTubers who want to be known, and just also to bring random topic and just ask them their ideas about it. And it's up to them to say no, I don't want to talk about it, or they will give their ideas about it. But it might be about love or just anything or current affairs that is going on or anything that I feel like we could talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna bring the first guest soon. So yeah, guys, welcome. How are you? How is your Saturday going? Thank you so much, sis. Hello guys, assalamu alaikum. So tey nag dama xam ñaari gan yu ñëw si YouTube channel bi. Kenn ki mu ngi tudd Fatmata Danso and keneen ki mu ngi tudd Fatou as well. Fatou Mata actually. So di ngeen gis ñaari Fatou Mata yi. Kenn ki toggkat la. Dafa xamee YouTube channel te da ngeen war a topp YouTube channel am bi ngeen jàng fa togg and keneen ki moom Fatmata Danso mu dee wax si Facebook bi la moom tax dama ko indi tey so dama bëgg a commencé li nga xam ne yeneen YouTubers yi nga xam ne ñu ngi xamee channel te seen channel yi réegul ñu ngi bëgg nit ñi xam leen dama leen di indi fii once in a while and damay indi any random topic and just talk to them so soo xamee YouTube channel wax ne bëgg nga nit ñi xam la nanga ma email on Instagram or Facebook su ko defee man dinaa la set up a date ma indi la fii once in a while ñu am fun so yeah and dinañ wax Wolof Soose English anything so yeah guys enjoy this video and I'm gonna bring the first guest now.
Okay.
Hi sis.
Hi.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. I'm following your footsteps.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? How's the family?
They're all good. I'm great, thank you.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
So yeah, welcome to my platform. Today you're gonna tell people about your job, your YouTube channel, and your cooking skill and everything. And also we are gonna be doing just random topics that I will maybe bring up something, and I'm gonna ask you both your ideas about it, and I'm gonna randomly bring something else. It could be any random something. If you don't want to talk about it, you can just say you don't want to talk about it, and if you want to talk about it, you can answer. So yeah, okay. You can talk in Wollof or Mandinka or English, anything you want to talk in. So yeah, welcome, relax, and yeah, I know this is your first time to go live though.
Yeah, I used to go on parties, but YouTube, yeah.
Oh, that's good. You're good. I like your cooking. Welcome. You can you can have like water or tea or something and just relax. So I'm gonna add Fatmata now. She's here.
Okay.
Yeah. Fatmata, adding you now.
That's my Toma. That's my Toma.
That's your Toma, yeah.
That that's my Fatma. That's my wow, always beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
I love Fatus, and because my older sister is Fatu and my daughter is Fatu, so my one and only daughter is Fatu. I love Fatus.
Oh, that's good.
Welcome, Famata. Avenyadi.
Abidjan, Sister Ami, thank you.
So B ngal nati le jang pour ali alla YouTube channel for Molie. Ñi nem alla YouTube channel la tool ko di.
Yeah.
Harriet.
Also, we can talk about anything. So I'm gonna start the topic, and I'm just maybe gonna ask you guys your ideas about it. And if you feel
Okay.
like you don't want to talk about it, you can say you don't want to talk about it. But if you feel like you want to talk about it, then you can answer, and we just have fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So, but first, everyone that is watching, including us, should pray for Senegal. What's happening for Alaye Cairo Nati? And yeah, guys. So yeah, ala fo Molie atul mujumaleti first. So first sister, yeah for Molie ite mujumaleti and in the YouTube channel, what is it about? Ila cooking and everything, and then for mother than so sona ya for Molie mo jama ya lonne, but just aya for jumale mu ateli. So you go
Ha,
first.
Assalamu alaikum. Ntomo Fatma Taleti Jagraga. And then I have a YouTube. It's about everything is about cooking. I do hair as well, but more do DJ follow. So for the meantime, I'm just concentrating on my skill cooking. As I love cooking, I love my kitchen. So that's my YouTube
Awesome.
name there on the screen.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, and you look beautiful. Famata danso.
Thank you.
Ako mole imujumaleti. I know mole lonne, but ako mole. Oh, you're mute. You have to unmute.
Farmada ya on mood.
Unmute.
Mbuke moy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry for that.
That's
Okay,
okay.
my name is Fatima Danso. Okay, I am a politician also. My YouTube channel is Fatu Danso also. I like to do lot of thing in my YouTube, but obviously I cannot do it because of some kind of busy. That's why. But I know a lot of Gambian know me in Facebook. I make politics. Sometimes I'm the little bit crazy and lot of things. So I'm very happy to see myself here in this platform. And Sister Ami invited me today to come here. I'm very, very honored to being here today in the night. So greetings for everybody.
Thank you so much, Fatmata.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys here. I told you you're very kind-hearted because new one take albafala. Jumare amu
Yeah,
joti kukata ala channel. So Ali,
I
welcome. I
know.
really appreciate it.
Mm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
Bella like topic when you start. Let me think.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know where to start from because I have so many things on my head.
Just
I
start
know.
somewhere.
Okay.
Eh,
Mhm.
Anywhere, let's just hit the nail. Anywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay, let's
Anywhere.
commence a new photo. Yeah, I love like kanuko. I love kanuko. So ma commence a new kanu. Like
Okay,
sister because it is your
we can
married,
talk about
sister, you're
canoe.
here with your
Mhm.
children. Uh-huh.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
So, sister, we're gonna ask you for because Ite, you're here with your children, and me, I am a single mother, but hopefully, I'm not gonna be single for long. Kedo fele avesilo kankana masala.
That's good.
So,
Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think she's a single mother, but I don't know. It's like Kedo besilo kampana. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, we will get to that. So, sister,
I
what can
know.
you kind of post? Like, what is it? Like muneka futuo tamande tubabudu. Like what is your tip? Like pour like yalo futuo tubabudu and futuo Africa is not the same. So
No.
so lafta ye mu ye tip di moli ye mi yalo akwole ke ma ko ke futuo tamande tubabudu.
Well, first of all, for me, I am a mother of 5 kids, and then I have 2 step daughters.
Bless.
So yeah, so my stepdaughters, they live with me here and they're with my 5 kids. So you can say it's a huge family, it's a big family. So you want to footballer number one, what worked in my own marriage, I think is understanding.
Okay.
Understanding is very, very important because yeah, na atul mo flow. Daji ko si traité la mi alon ko ate man la fa. Ate fana si another attitude so mi alon ko ate fana man la fa.
Yeah.
So albe menkela auto, you just have to understand each other and combine your two attitudes together and work along with it.
Mm.
Because nobody is perfect.
Yep.
You know, so I believe that in marriage that is all about understanding. New understanding to you know it will not work because there's no understanding. You know, and then photo of there's another thing which I call like friendship too.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have friends. We have different kind of friendship. But for me, what I call as my deep friend, that's my husband.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I will tell him everything. Even before getting married, I do not hide anything. I tell him who I am before he go and hear it outside. You know, so you can't file it. Just talk. You understand? Now they accept that. Yeah, and then they accept that for who you are, or you accept that for who he is. Yeah, understand it. So for me, I think understanding and your husband should become your best friend with your kids. They're your best friend. You know, they can hide your secrets, you know. I mean, you talk to them, open up to them, don't hide anything away from them. Because we're talking about family here. So you can't hide anything away from your family. You know, I can even say that my mom, she's my friend, but I can say my husband is my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we not no more for did not live football and did not live in Bayata. So when you come to your parents, it's like near problems so you only advice, that's all. You know, and lead you. But anything that have to do with football, you have to work it yourself. You have to do it yourself.
True.
You know, yeah, if you want as well your marriage to work, like you can't be the boss at all the time. Today I'm gonna be the boss, tomorrow you two are gonna be the boss.
Yes, you mean for both men and women to take
And
side.
women, that's it. Yeah, for both men and women. If you want to be the man of the house, I will let you be the man of the house. If I want to be the woman of the house, you have to let me too to be the woman of the house.
True, you are right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because
So
I think our community is most of the time like the men have to be always, the boss.
no, it can't be always on top. You can be on top in certain level, or when you come to some things, you have to be on top. That's it. Because a man is a man. You have to be on top. But sometimes you have to let me to be a boss just a little bit. Maybe like for 1 hour or 2 hours. I don't mind, you know. But I have to be for
1 hour or 2 hours.
but I love to be boss too. So
Sounds perfect. Sounds amazing. Farmata, what do you think? Let's ask Farmata what she think about this.
Toma, what do you think?
Sister Ami, Ntoma Fatima Abaraka Bakela Okachala is very interesting also. But Nyaga Nyama Wolamko, they always like lafta kache manyo ti mahay muske bayanya, you know, because nikata muske bati ye manyo samana so manyo le kata system o kono ita kata duma le so wala na lafta kache manyo ti ngata system o kono dan kache muske bati
musufula in general mang hang leftante damma.
Yeah, often I begin, I don't love to pre damma, but obviously, abete ata wala nya manina ata give, but come into la society, mang grow wo kono malong because although tol mu muslimolati, ngatara na chosan on ado to, chawal kam musu fula musu sabanane nyini. So obviously, pour ye ke musu kilin damati bungo kono, abe koleala le fana because mostly dolu ni mu musikilinte fana ngata ka expect le ko ikema be sunkuto soto la bantale wo force wala woti abe ke musola system o sontale yet inin ke kilo ka finti up and down bal ke wala system o man son ani musikilo se finti like akamontale ko harmadi wala life kono bisa for okay today I like super kanja or tomorrow I want to cook benakin or domoda. Okay. For them also, ikalafi ben nakin o domoda o spakanya, but I'm like every day tara paper soup domola. So wala atin na ika musolu falim faling ngamela obela nature le kon obviously ni muso ila te fan da handla dono isa make so idebe kala muske bati obe kala manyoti bari ke mai muso soto isa jo beta na te be albe aranzela but Fatima yemen fojang it's very important muso ni kyawaton membe bungo kono ale nyomoy na tole nyomoy doron futo nyin aka work le fana but na tol mom nyomoy futo ka gloves le abuka keno futuo ti kotenke ano ngamera site me nyata futuo kono wala respect wala important ta beti ninke woye respect kana buka fendi la fan iba sila futuo nyim kono le bari kufula e bole cewa me respect anin fembukana ita sino lo wo futuo kono ameta nyawonya foye bondi secondly lafta pa do mala jang musol men kasi futuo kono ka pa mange munyal suma do because suma do mota do mona ta save you on dingola nante futuo sana for me I don't think so a normal tale when you think like you futuo on ta kenola o man comfortable ge you know problem open problem okay sign because musoni kyo I told na al nyanta kanyola feeling sotole at any time any minute so they're natural because mol me ala ko futo to le kala mo sea so obviously na be lara on kan al bu kanyola feeling soto fan saka se manyola janni be sila gen dingol la ko kam me la futo ban okay futo ban totally this tel ngam mirolem de mamodolo okay nta fala ko because of ndingo because idingo na la life na ita ni la life so kana idingo la life batunge okay ita stano le ni ndingo lu natare se teke ano ye teke ye grow natare ke wo fane se tu no ke bula ye teke e se tu ke wo bulo ko na ye teke ye grow même mata ta wolam ko ndingo le ba mala ye bamala love soto ye famala love soto but yalan to la society menti sometimes ni muso ni chola futo banta maybe ni dino be balla karola dindingol kat pen wala fama abuka feel like dingol fam bul so na be fala karola mostly muso kala dingo bigel muso kala all the time ana dingo contact soto but ni be balla bulo kono fama man time soto ama worry understand 3 years to 2 years ana dingol man nyoje no problem okay but ntol musol ntol buko wotano so e bagela mostly amma dingo ala love be bama ala area la dan fama la area sutuma ni nata muslim society ima wori dingo la kewol ama ke musoti bar kewol na muslim society ima wori dingo la so obviously kewol nyanta ñu understand na ko nyanta wori la dingo la because bi mo ima love itandi dingo la na grota keta fenti snati geg dingo ke minister ti wa ke managing director ti o ay ke pilot or stuff like that yes start ikobita dingo karek afana ba fanjel because amelo hadi tata te accept no la ko ay mello so wala na society abe beti ala bakele yes si kudol bige ya falling hadi mo ma foka ala falling okay although muslime ya beti atale you know we love it because wuluta wole kono but ni nata give us So when I way around, you can understand. Muna ne nyika open because I sorry model bige itolumu 100% Muslim leti like near fem for Muslim ya to akamante ke against le tolufe. But amache ko mbemola against kanja. But come ni ko Muslim ya ye menginin kamba bele kela. But nta believe no ko Muslim oti nka only salole ke. But nga family soto man family care. Wota keno kon misirmi yani hani kabi toto ta komal so musol nin ciol be a trader na kya nyanta nyaabel doro you know
Yeah.
Oh, ila diamo abatiata bake.
Yeah, diamo be tonyalem yeah.
Go ahead, sis. Ajabe.
Toma yemen for yeah, tonyalem, but in another point, when you look at the other angle as well, come like Nanacha Nkana for all African men. Let me just say some men because you African men sign more be for muna market analyze. So yeah, so let me just say some men. Yeah, I don't call some men too. You book at Dino to especially most in Europe. You told them men no can you Dino can you call it demanding on men to tenti. You know.
Sorry, sister. So, adiamu. Sorry, ngani brother dundile bari adiamu. Awa idiamu. Na Mandinka.
Ha, come like iya don't care your fana. Tonya lem fana ke fana nyanta lola ala lodulato.
Il problema è che tu ti avete troppo prodotti molto con il tempo.
Because ke don't be ibu ke dungo nyo to kuti. Isafoko my child ndingo le munyinti. You see, but no, you know, man, but it's ikafoko. Oh, you know about even I think gossip lafa. About who high, Nanny Dinka, you got a bala, Babiton, I was a bathroom man throw yamari. But because you know man catly, but no, you know catla, ikafoko. Oh, this child look like me myself. They are so proud to show it to the whole world, but they are not proud to help you to bring those kids up.
Quando io la casa vecchia avevo...
I know what you're saying. It's like someone is echoing though. Do you want is echoing?
Non ti hanno dato niente, nemmeno una volta.
Can you guys hear me?
Someone
yes, of course, yes. Of course, yes. Mana ko yena nekk suñu yaay waaw man dama gis suñu yaay rek ma duga ci dégguma soosé nak wa ité ma Mandinka ka moy Mama Mandinka ka moy waaw parce que ngena tax légui sama ngi bëgg la ka soosé ma ngi dégg soosé nak waaw mané ko Mandinka waaw mané ko ité lafta diya mole
you're trying. Myself, I am not a Mandinka. I'm just trying to speak Mandinka. You know, I'm a Sarahule. So.
Aha, Sarahule. Aha, anyaga mo. Bana bubla ya. Wa man nga may na yen yep tri yep yaay boy jigen deguma sosé dégg na li nga wax bu baax ba li nga wax bu am solo dama kontaan trop di leen ñaanal wit gu yaram ak fan bu gudda yàlla may leen yokkute mu may leen doole bi ngeen gën a góorgóor ngeen gën a wax li ngeen buga yàlla li ngeen buga yàlla may leen li ngeen buga yàlla musal ñu ñëpp ci seetaane da ngeen nekk nit ñu baax waaw ñu ne waxkati dëgg rek may mujjee waaw dëgg dafa baax wax dëgg nit ñi ñu dëgg am nga ñu bëri bugg ñëw dëgg lu baax bugg ñëw dëgg nit wax loo xam ne dëgg la waaw ngeen gën a góorgóorlu rek man dama kontaan trop ci yéen waaw man nag waaw ma déglu leen da ngeen wax bu leen discourage waaw wax leen ngay dégg de wax leen ñu dégg xaas leen góor yi waaw am na góor yoo xam ne waaw lu yàlla xam rek doy na waaw yéen yéen a amee caabi arjana waaw jigéen su amutoon góor yi fay wala kaana waaw yéen a tax tey ñu nekk nit waaw dañ leen war a téye bu baax dama dee wane góor bu fekkeewul bu tiimutee jabaram wala jigéenam fa la muy juree doom góor boobu noonu du mun a wecceeku waaye bu tiim sa jabar fu muy juree nga xool ko waaw war ngaa mun a ragal jigéen war ngaa mun a am yërmande ci jigéen waaye fekk loolu gisuloo ko rek waaw sa xol bi dafay dëgër toujours waaw doom ma ne ko doom aka neex waaw waaye ñun yëpp te waaw xoolal de ñun tey ñun mi nekk fii tey ci diggi tubaab bi dañ jànga fii ni Nobel waaye ñun buñ nekkee Gambia suñu yaay amul suñ jot doo ñeme sax pour xool sa yaay sa biir boot doo ñeme sax pour toog sa boori yaay pour wéeru si kaw sa doo ko ñeme pour nga boxaat sa yaay sax waaw man ma ñëw fii nii ci laa jàngam mbugeel bii nii ma dem ci dëkk bi ma gis suma yaay suma ronga ñi daw ma tiim suma yaay ma jooy ma daw ma lënga suma yaay ma boxaat suma yaay mu ne ma doom lu xew waaw ma ne ko lii laa nam ak ci yow dama gis ni si tubaab bi la moo tax ñun mënuñ koo def fekk sa yaay fu mu toog nga daw nga ñëw su dee màgget na sax nga ñëw nga booxa ko amul dara lu ko daaxa waaw toog sa weti yaay amul dara lu ko daaxa waaw kenn mënut a fay yaay booy kenn mënut a fay yaay booy ak lu ñu mun a am ci àdduna mënuñoo fay suñu yaay yi dañoo jéem rek suñu yaay yi am bànneex ñu ñaanal ñu waa ñu barke kenn mënut a fay yaay booy waaw jërëjëf ma bàyyi la ngeen continuer ma déglu leen abaraka baake abaraka baake ok waaw maa ngi déglu wax leen waaw ok abaraka ciao ok
Oh, sister, I'm gonna let you continue, but I love that for Larek. Thank you for so much for Yinkeo, because I know what he mean by hustling Gori. It's just Amijo who normally has the Gori. They call it has, when I'm like, you guys, why you like this? But you guys, you don't normally do that. Fatuma is always on politics, and you cook, But like what he mean, I know it. Like our Ntola Kewol Jama ni musol complaint ika kumandi khas.
Yeah.
Young my khas de. I know it's an African thing because Ntola parents they are like this. When you complain, they say you are hassing them. Then to baby grow up, we get used to that. We complain is haste. But I know sometimes the way I do in my videos is to jump her, but sometimes I'm too emotional in it. And I'm like, you guys. But even if you're talking nice and quiet and polite, they still call it haste. The moment you condemn anything they're doing, I think that's bad. But man like this, he's not afraid of you telling him that what they're doing is wrong because they're ready to change. Because I believe that no man is perfect. A good man is not a perfect man. A good man is a man that is ready to work on the things that he has that is not going with you. And a good woman also is not a perfect woman, but it's a woman who is ready to work on the things that she have that is not going with you or the relationship or just it's things that she have to work on. Normally the perfect people, they fake. No one is perfect. So what do you think about, this kind of men who just are not afraid of you telling them things that you're not happy with?
Is that question go to Fatma Dancer or me?
You can answer it because you were talking when he came in.
Well, as there is, I believe there's this say that if you don't have that kind of attitude, when somebody talk about you don't have to be bothered. It's when you have that attitude, when people talk about it, you are bothered because you know within yourself, you have searched within your heart that that's how you are.
Yes.
That's what I believe in, because even if somebody is saying something, I sat myself, I was like, I'm not like that. I'm good to my wife. I'm good to my kids. So why will I be bothered? Let me just leave them to speak their mind. But as soon as you say that someone is bothered or somebody start attacking you, my dear, go and do another research about that person. Contact the wife if you have the number or the girlfriend, because that means that you have hit that person. So for me, actually, a man have to be a man. As I always said, they have to be good. We women were babies. If you love your wife, she can do anything for you. She can do anything. She can even empty her bank account for you. Women, we are very, very soft. We are very, very soft. The same thing goes to men as well. Well, if you have a wonderful boyfriend, husband, ex, whatever, just do the same thing. Let's show each other love. Let's be caring to each other. Let's stop bullying each other. We should stop telling each other about. And then I have this friend. I told her that I'm coming live today, so she's sitting down here, but she's not going to show her face on the video. Well, she have she was married before, but recently she got problem with the husband. Because why? The husband always tell her about her past. You know, you can't tell, you know, some men, they're like that. As soon as they have problem with their wife, they start telling their wife about their past, or your Linda Melon, or this how you are before, and blah, blah, blah. You know, that's hot as well. So what about if that same woman told you about you? You know, I used to tell people, I say, everybody have a past. Whether you talk about it or not, every human being have a past. We all have a past. We all have history. We all have a past. We all have a history. So don't use somebody's history or somebody's past and start insulting that person and start bullying that person.
That's so horrible. I love it that you bring up this topic, sis. Let me just ask Sister Fatmata what she have to say about this, and then we will continue with this. Because even me, I was not maybe going to remember to talk about this today, but you know my history. You know, I share my stories in my videos and stuff to help my community. But it's different. If I imagine if my husband, you know, like in the future will tell me, oh, you've been married this number of times, or and blame it on me.
You don't have to do that.
This? You know what the sister is saying.
Dega na ne fumo wahesa because munge wane comme ku nekk am nga pass dega la dafa am lo xamne ñun suñ society bi lo lañ xamul because danga gis ne daal ñun suñ society bi mooy society bu xamne boo ñëwee nga wax ne man before ma nekka nii laa dundee, you know, hanga comme nga am jëf-jëf lu boo xam ne pass la woon sax nga expliquer ko loolu dafa doon leneen si ñoom boo moytu sax dañ la koo xas so danga gis ne daal góor gu xam ne yow nga seeyaa moom yow moo la war a dimbale jàppale la pour bu loo xama bul mu bañ a pour nga am naxar moom mu toog di la fàttaliku sa demba bi xam nga mbante boo xulaa moom o mbante bu meree sax mu fàttaliku la sa demba bi yaa nga ne kooku moom du góor sax kooku buggu la because ku bugg a fàttaliku nit ki dembam bi rek nga xam ne kooku def la bugg a rëy you know waaye man leena la nag dama dee blame jigéen yi tamit you know because dafa am jigéen yu xam ne pour wax dëgg si seen jëkkër dañ ko dee ruus mbande nga nekkaa nit ki you know loo bugut pour nga wax ko dañ ko dee ruus mbante nga ragal koo wane ok man bii laa bugut moo tax dangaa gis ne daal moo tax tubaab yi pour ñu gisante rek ñu sey noonu duñ ko dee def dañ dee ànd bi yàgga mun na am dafa am ñoo xam ne dañ dee toog ba 6 years to 5 years o ñene boo leen ko laagee ñu ne 10 years su ñëwee ànd waaye sey ama defuñ sey bi because dafa am lu tax duñ dee teel a sey dañ dee xool ay jikko pour nga balaa ngay seyaa nit ki nga demalantaak moom xool ndax kii mun naa àndaa moom
can I just say something there and then you can continue please. That what you're saying is that people, so you know, like the Western world, most of the time they date each other for like couple of years at least before they got married.
Before they married,
yeah, so they can like know each other before they just jump into the marriage. Do you think that's better than just someone jumping and getting married though? I'm just gonna ask you that, and then I'll say what I think, and then I'll let you continue.
Of course, I think I prefer that system than to jump the like I said, to jump the brink and marry, because you cannot see somebody today, you married the person, you don't know the attitude and the character the person have, you know. It's so, I don't know, it's so annoying for me. It's disturbing, you know. The end of the day, the marriage cannot end. Because when you people go, maybe I can say 5 months to 6 months or 1 year, you will see all the character and the attitude come out. You cannot accept the person. That's why most of our marriage, especially the Muslim, or I cannot even say the Muslim side, but the African area. So most of marriage, they are broke because of that. Yeah.
Yeah, Toma, I don't know what if you can let me in there. And
come in.
Yeah, there is something that Thomas said as well, which she's right, but will our society let us do that? Like, you know, like I can say, because I I grew up in two sides, and then I born in Sierra Leone, and then after I come back to Gambia, so I'm a mixed African, I can say that.
Yeah.
So yeah, because in Africa, don't even allow you to date anyone. In Africa, actually, those days, even if you have a boyfriend, you have to hide your boyfriend. They don't even allow. As soon as you start dating someone, they'll call you that this person is, I don't want to use that word. Oh, look at this girl. She's spoiled. She's this. She's that. She's dating this person.
I know. What do you mean? I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's I think it's just now that now guys, everybody's educated, so they are doing it. But those our time. You can't do that, because the whole community will start calling you all kind of name.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we need to work on that. When a girl is dating, Africa, as soon as you start dating a boy, all they think about, hey, you are doing that thing with that boy. There's some girls, they can date their boyfriend for 2-3 years without doing it.
Yeah.
But sister, can I just say something and then you continue? So you because I know what you mean about Africa, and when the girl is dating and stuff. Never mind that. At the moment, I want us to talk as women, abroad here, women like our age. I'm 40. Yeah. I think all of here are like 40 or above. Okay, so I want us to talk about us, the women, and how to make our love work abroad, and even how to achieve love here. Of course, the young ones, we can also advise them, but I think that's a different video because the way they see the world, I cannot even advise the young one properly, to be honest. I'm very bad at advising them because they have their own world now, to be honest, especially the young ones here that are born here, like our children. But I'm more focused on us, but I really do agree with Fatmata, what she said, and I know what she means. But my problem with that is for someone like me, I don't believe in sex without marriage. For years now, I'm saying months. For years, I've not like had a boyfriend, or whatever, someone who, do the thing with me, nyambo, kanyambo, whatever, So what happened is because I don't want that to happen, this sex before marriage, then it's difficult for a long time, like Famata was saying. And also what I think is that sometimes even if you know the person for so long, honey to babble from. Sometimes ma futo ni na fututa jiko dol kanale because America jubre sa ko nge futule ayena relax and then alla jiko dol na funti warante aka whole weekend warante hani sa asi janjanno. I don't know what they think about famata yemin for about yeke long for so long and then yena ya futu versus yeke long draw not long draw aliena futu. What do you think about that, sis? For people like our age.
Is that question for me or for Toma again?
Yeah,
no, it's for you.
And then Fatima
what I just said again, I'll still go the same thing. I mean, understanding is very, very important. Because what Ami just said, it happened a lot.
Yeah.
You see more dating for 10 years, how many years? As soon as you get married, just have one child. Yeah, photo at the beginning is very nice. It's very, very nice. I mean, I know what I'm talking about. It's very nice. But as soon as you have one child, the tension has been reduced. Because as a mother, it more attention more flow. So you have to sacrifice one of them. And I think which will be your husband.
Yeah.
Which will be your husband. So you just have to, for me, my kid comes first before I do anything in my life.
Yep.
There is a say that if you have a meat on a bone, if your kid want the meat and your husband want the meat, who are you going to give the meat to? Of course, I'll give it to my kid. I'll give my husband the bone. Because why I say that? Why I say that one? Because men, they can always get married to another woman and start producing kids.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you, sis, but remember, I was talking about because I know this because for a couple of years I because son boyfriends at all, so it's very hard. Sometimes I'm like, damn it, so I want us to talk about like just this particular one, and then you can move to whatever else you want. But like how you see, like I said, I'm not even talking for young people, but musomi yalon ko a fututa a janjanta wala amon futu ntola nyongol dal but ala fita kewo futula asa batu for couple of years warranty asa futu comme into la traditional be nyami na lafta nyola rek aliye futu after couple of months or after 1 year or something, you know, janning nyi nyoko del nin ko be kala. What do you think about the two? Like what like if that was you for God forbid, like or just what do you think about
is
the two?
out of it. Nyokode is out of it. Okay, Nyokode is not there. Because
All right, so you mean like alien you along for so long
yeah,
without Nyokode? Is that what you mean, Farmata?
let me help you here. You know, Nyokode cannot be there because of in this place, African man when he start to make Nyokode with you, they will think so you are a prostitute.
Yeah.
Okay. Even they want to marry you, they will stop the marriage because now they get what they want already. That is Nyokode. So then when you start to open your legs for them, so the game is totally finished. Okay. But what I mean here, okay, you can go with her or he. Okay, I'm like the starting maybe maybe 6 months or 1 year. You people can talk, okay, you can tell her your problem, you can tell her what you want or what you do not want, okay. That is what I was explaining. I'm sorry, my English is not so good, I'm just
No,
trying.
it's very
Okay,
good.
my Olaf also is not good, I'm just trying. Only Mandinka I can speak very well, but it's not English and Olaf.
Your
Okay.
English are very good. I understand it now
No,
when you did this. You didn't explain it
no,
clearly
Well,
like this, yeah.
don't worry, we are all trying.
I'm just trying. So that's why I was saying, okay, the Nyokode cannot be there because we already know, even Gambia, when somebody want to marry you or somebody follow you or you want to dating with the person, when you give yourself for the person, the end of the day, the marriage you cannot have marriage with the
Yeah.
person because the man already can say, okay, maybe this woman or the man the woman is like that, okay. You know what I mean, okay? As a phono ko, ndeket mom ki mom bu góor yi ñëwee rek mom tànkam la gën ubbi ko gaay rek kon man kii bu ma ko takkee sa beneen góor bi tam bu ñëwee loolu la, you know, moo tax duñ dee lifin loolu. So waaye wan mu ngi naa ànda ba ànda bi yàgga ngeen wonante ay jikko mu xam li nga bañ ak loo bugut ak loo buga so diggante bi daal bu sëy bi xaj foofu noonu mun nga naa sëy because man maa ngi ni this is 4 years. I'm not married, you know. I'm sitting down here. I don't have no boyfriend. Even people, they are calling me prostitute. But then I was saying, okay, I have I'm 4 years. I'm here. I don't even have man. You are calling me prostitute. I'm here with my pen. Yeah, sometimes you have stomach paining, you know. Stuff like that. So I don't know how to make a chaka. Who can make me chako? Okay.
Oh, bless you, Farmata.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that is okay because Africa is like that, you know.
I
Yeah, that's
understand you
true.
now. You are right because now you know long force journey I be put like 1 year or a couple of months or whatever or even more. It's good.
I mean, let me
Without the
tell you one
Nyokode.
thing.
But then
Let
it's
me
very
tell you
difficult,
one
Farmata.
thing. I mean, let me tell you one thing. I don't stop you here, but I don't want to forget this area. You see, some man also they like before they married you, they
Yes.
test you to see you can perform very well or not. Okay, some man also they are like that. Those people even they test the area. They want
Mama
to
Mia.
they just want to test the area. Okay, when your performance is good, they will marry you. They will marry you. They don't care either this and that. Okay, why some people they are so mad, you cannot do anything with them.
That's true. That's
What
true.
do you
That's
think about
true.
that, sister? Sister
Well,
Valentine, yeah.
what Thomas just said now is true because some man they want to test the pepper soup. You know, they want to test the pepper soup before they married you. But as he said as well, it's true. You can, you know, just don't just rush.
Mangi, your sister, keep talking. I'm Kanai.
Yeah, because in this case is in a totally before. Yeah, understand. A man can come like you are hungry for a man. You already know a man. So ninke menko alafte futula or something. No. Time di ñun ale ñun attitude cross. Ali ajibe fo albe andala le ba falte andali ante fana Mandinka ko man sena bata go try. No worry. So alba ajibe fo albe andala falte andala. So you see, because ke don't form be hana trafa ini anda for 1 year. Don't form some men. I'm not saying all men. I'm not saying all men.
Some men,
I respect men a lot. I'm not saying all men.
men.
But
Some
there's
men.
some men too. Hana trafa ini ale non date for 1 year. As far as they test it, some men they are not serious.
Yeah.
As far as they test it, they'll still go.
They will go. They will jump.
They will still go because they have tested. There's some men they always want to be testing, and going, moving.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's some good men out there, but it's very, very hard to get them. That's the problem.
Yeah. That's why even now the ladies, they don't want to marry because of before to get good man is very hard.
Yeah, that's true. There's some good men there. There's some wonderful men out there, some caring men.
Yeah.
You know, there's some men that out there, they respect women, they respect our feeling and all that.
I know.
But why are they? To see them, that's the problem. So if you have one, you have to just take care of that one that you have. Look after the one that you have. Yeah, so that's all I have to say in this case.
Okay.
I
know. Sister Amine Kulofi.
Mangisuma ko sadi.
Akamina le de bari. Akol kon mangenyo wino. Lola sa mane kono lola sa sister Ami neku fi hama banay benen topic bi. Why si luñu wax fi moy lu ñoo wax ni mooy ne am jigéen yi ak góor yi hanga ñun ñëpp la nag because dafa am jigéen yoo xam ne tamit duñ dee buga dañ dee lifin dañ dee xemem dafa am góor yoo xam ne ñooñ tam dañ dee xemem ñooñ fu nekk daal buga na ñoo duga fu nekk ñooñ daal malaan buñ gis daal même ganaar sa boo ko takkalee malaan sa nga taxaw nga teg ko fi sax ñu ne ko ne jigéen la ñu takkaw just to see waaw loolu moom xam naa ko si yeneen góor yi waaw sister Ami lola because sister bi pare na waaw
sorry ntata nung suma jarba bi la don gunge na nis lebe janno aka sele no
okay
so al danta muntole comme yen mi foten sign go so ke on mi yalan ko de just for to everybody mbatu nga nyi jabi nung from janimbe tala fatu mata yemi fonu lata fendo jabi leje andung. And I think also Sister Fatu J, Yemi Funu. I cannot remember which one of the Fatu say something, but one of you I think was talking about how Nikio ngabra if I'm danso Nikio ye futu no Nikio ye nyokode
dana be futula na ye nyokode ase bori nole but doli pije wolu hani ma ye futu fa ife nyokode no because of ka area nyin test ko kela patsol test fa test sotoleba comme ka nyam ka gibe fo ge test sotoleba o fo ka dry leba o fo ka ika gio sotole ila a depende ila perform nyame nglara oka wala to wala non ila tawo duka yala musol manke kilomoti musodo bije akataria jalale ay relax da pare musodo fana bije akataria jilale musodo bije abukat ji juna fana so kewdo bije fana malafi musola me yalon ko jatale because aketo fana affectele ila private part so iba gala wala atinna
buka jandi ngo ba ke woni la private part affect la ya be ngorosi ke muso tulundi but man la fi kanyum video job today about ni ke wala ka job nyame muso like a CCO anyway But what I'm saying is, when the man sleep with you, like a lot of our community, the men, a lot of them, when they sleep with you, like you said earlier on, and then when it's time to marry you, when they sleep with you, even if they want to marry you, most of the time they're not gonna marry you because they're just gonna think that you are bad. You sleep with everybody else. That's why you allow them to have access to you. I think for me, that should be the number one reason that our musul, sorry, I'm speaking Mandinka again. Our musul is our women. Our women who want to get married, I think this is a number one reason they should not do their sex before marriage. You know, because
that's it.
you know, when you
That is
open
the
your door for the
reality.
man because you love him, he can sometimes think that you open your door for everybody. You know, and sometimes they even go as far as telling it to each other. For example, they will be like, Ami, I know Amy, me, I already did this to her, did it to her, she's very bad. And then they're saying this to their fellow men and they cannot even marry you. What do you think about that?
Dagala, Fatima ngay waxal ndax man.
Doesn't matter who was before whoever want to give everyone chance because you guys are my guests. I don't want to talk too much today.
Okay, lu ma gis foofu noonu dëgg la tam fu nga waxee noonu moo tax soo gisee ñun africain yi duñ dee nangu pour ñu am far. Okay, because ami leena la wax bi daal neexut because boo ko waxee ñu ne waa kii léegi rob la nekka moo tax muy defee nii waaye o gomut yàlla stuff like that waaye du loolu ñun daal xam nga ñun dañ dee toog fii nii ñuy coo ñu ne waa nguur mi ñoo korop gis nga ñun suñ système bi yëpp dafa korop système mu nit ku ñuul bi moo korop you know because xam nga ñun dañ bañ pour balaa ñoo sey góor xam ñu waaye léegi ñu dem sàcca kenn du ko xam ñu noppi si you know so then
sorry I'll let you explain after like the system I'm going to keep talking in Wollof and in English most of the time just so the other viewers that don't know
they can understand
they will have an idea. So like Fatu J sister Fatu J speaking Mandinka, like what Sister Fatu J said earlier on about when the man marry you and then you know, like she's saying that one of her friends when she told her about her coming here and we having this kind of discussion today, the friend was saying that you know that she had a problem with her man, but the man was reminding her past. That's why they have a problem. Like, so she was talking about how some men should stop reminding the woman their past when they marry her because everyone have a past. So do you think this is linked to what you are saying too, Fatmata, because it's because of the corruption? Ikalafika musul blackmail maybe. Sometimes the muso can blackmail you too, to be honest. So what you can you pass nati pour muso is set up. Ika fay ko ite betenne wala yatina ila fudo janjanta wala ite betenne ite you know ite betenne. What do you think about that?
Well, degala because system bi mo corrupt mota system bila because ni kon lo du muna am sa you know because already ñu ñep xam nañ ne ku nekk am nga pass ku nekk jaar nga fo xam ne kenn buggu ko yo sa boppa sa yo mi nga xam ne yaa ko def sa bugguloo ko waaye dañ ko dee def rek pour tuuti loo jigéen yi because ñun jigéen africain yi ñun daal ñoo tëj gàcca bi rek góor yi moom amuñ fu ñoo gàccee ñooñ moom effecti is perfect loolan xas daal mu ngi baax waaye ñun jigéen yi loo ñu xas daal ñu start di jooy nag di ruslu mun nañ koo def sax duñ génn si mbedda o mun nañ koo def sax duñ mun a wax si society bi o public bi ñëw ni ñu bañ a si wax duñ wax because already ñun daal góor yi dañu ruslo ok waaye xam nga du affaire yi see rek la boobu ama foofu nekk sax you know lu ma bëgg a wax ni xaaral ma ñëw si soose bi wala ñu ti ko si nga ama dama day comfortable bu may laakal soose you know ok what am I going to call the society? Sorry, everybody, sorry, because I can speak these two languages very well. I can speak only Mandinka, you know. So sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry, okay. So what am I going to call la society kono malomu musole tati. malo be mo musole tati wala na chawol yang ganye everywhere chawol yang ganye gay Africa, just Africa, it's not west but Africa. So wala na chawol ikantol bute no nyasi be nyama ikan kumbondi no, because the end of the day nincho start ay fem fo edoro ibajele hani fula musol kono o isi nyo musol kono ita proud no la gay ita fair no la ita diamu no ita kukela, but amake puru futu da mala areati, but hani family lun kata nyina nyama si nyolu the same thing, you know, ntol kanyo ka kumale fo nyo e me ala be malula le ita proud no la society kono ita tama no la society kono ita ku ke no la, you know. So but the ala sembo abebe musole kan musoni kyo se ku ke kyo bo akono muso etu akono, but ametale because nyimu wati jangol ti kabiri Africa choli ya lonko ise ku ke no ya musole force corrupt. Okay, dimo be ya be di musola. So ibaje musol silandile, you know, au fa waketa nyame wala mni kabili Islam dino na Africa doro itole musole let down pour que muso bring down o kol kono pour itol ibe survive no la nyame system o nyin kono, you know, because already Islam o nata, you know, because Islam o dula le court na. Okay, itol chawol meye febo ba ita kuke no la pour que muso bring down nyame itole wala chap jedoro ya de pousse musol kan musol fana sonta ya te bulol kono, so nyine atnan tol ku jamale affecté birin na brainol bang everything wala sometimes ni na tanka for okay tol aggressive tare, okay, but somehow ni na ta giba man ki comment na aggressive bilam kabirin tol mumunyol mamanyol start na wole tola, so wala atnan tol ya donali nga ketale ya wala na benyi difficulty kono, so it's better sometimes ka think but pour ka bonde ave kole ala ba kene, but from nga jenku nga diam, but thank God again ntol botana Africa nata west wuluta janga dingol soto jang, but bimom be dingol soto la wo dingol be siala jang dingol bita suo kono ini system wol bita ntol fana ya try nga kol menge jang nga samba suol kono kono system will be falling for sure. Yeah.
You're right, Fatmata. I'm gonna say a little bit and I'm gonna let Sister Fatu J to continue, you know, with you. So Fatmata, what you are saying is that you know, our culture, the men, if it was the men a lot, especially from back home in Africa, and especially since when Islam has been introduced to us, Islam favors the men a lot, and the men some of them kind of like take advantage of this. And it's very harmful and traumatizing for us, the women, which is why a lot of us, you know, people we come across aggressive and come across someone like Abby Job jumping her back, and then, you know, all of this. So what you're saying is that we should learn how to favor the women more and give them peace of mind so they can be more relaxed and achieve mindfulness so they can have a nice, happy children, not children jumping her back like Abby Job. This is what you're saying. I love it. Sister, what do you have to say about that?
Well, what she said is true, because if a man give your woman a peace of mind, definitely everybody in the household will have peace of mind. But if a man does not give the woman peace of mind, what's going to happen? That is, even your own kid, they are not going to have peace of mind, because I always say that if a woman is happy, everybody is happy in the house.
Mm-hmm.
You as a man, you're going to even enjoy the house more. But if your woman is not happy, if you go back to work, by the time you come back, I'll be frightened. You find your wife sitting down with your girlfriend, franking their faces. So even yourself as a man, you're not going to be comfortable. So you have to work very, very hard to make your own house or your own home comfortable.
Total.
Yeah, if a woman is happy, by the time the boyfriend will come, or the husband, or the spouse, anyone, you will see that woman should be so excited. She's going to be even be in hurry for you to come back home. She'll be in hurry for you to come back home. But if you don't make your woman happy, so even especially sometimes women, even sometimes when you have problem with your partner, you end up putting all the anger on your kid, which is wrong,
Yes, and sister, can I just say something there and I'll let you continue?
Yeah.
What do you think about some of our men, like the men that I talk about, like when they want to be, when they are good to the woman because they're just loving, caring. Hey, my English. They're just loving, kind individual, loving, kind man who every man should be loving and kind, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So when they have that, when our community have those kind of men, you have this other man that is actually going to bully them and call them name or call them weak or call them they're controlled by their women. And sometimes these men actually change and become very aggressive and very evil because they want to prove that I'm a man because now I'm being looked at as I'm weak or I'm not man enough. What do you think about those kind of men who are not who are not ready to be a man and be loving and kind? They think being a man is about being too aggressive and being too controlling and narcissistic and wicked and even hitting the woman and abusing her and all of these horrible things. And when they see another man who know that being a man is to love and care and protect, and love cannot happen without kindness, and then they are kind and they're using that to bully them to basically deny us a nice caring man. What do you think about that?
Well, I can say those, because you bring a question in that I can say I will answer one of your question that I just pick up very briefly. I would say those kind of man, they are not a man enough. Because if you are a man enough, even if you are good to your wife, I mean, even if you are washing your wife pant, your wife bra, everything, if your friend came and say, oh, you are not a man, or the society, you are scared of what the society will say, then I mean, I'm sorry, you are not a man enough. You are not a man enough, because a man have to be, just the name a man, come on, it means a lot. A man has to be a man.
True.
A man have to be a man. And then, and what you are saying happen a lot in our society. If they, maybe like your husband have a friend, or your boyfriend have a friend, or your spouse have a friend, if they come over your house, they see your husband is petting you, talking to you, tapping you, I mean, as soon as they go out, you'll be telling your husband, oh boy, are you scared of your wife? Oh, this, and you start changing. I mean, you are not a man. Just like some men will come and say, oh, you have only one wife. Are you scared of your wife? Are you not going to get married to another woman? Men they do that one. So this thing always happens. So sometimes, to be honest, I can't get it, because how can your friends mislead you? You know yourself. You know what is happening in your house. You have to fight for your happiness. Because I mean, boy, if your friends came and say, oh boy, you are scared of your wife, and they start changing, what are you looking for, my dear? You're looking for a big trouble in your house, a very big trouble.
Exactly.
Because sometimes those friends who say those kind of things, I mean, go to their house, they'll be worshiping their wife, most of them. But because of they see that some people, they don't just want to see you happy. Some people, they do not want to see you happy, because some people, some men too, when you go to their house, you find them, they're wonderful men. But as soon as they start having, I think I'll put all these things on bad friendship. If you have good friend, I mean, everything will work good. But if you have bad friend, because
I know.
True.
I know.
akalafikate fana fale because ntika menfu adibe membi na ba fulo ko ite bisonna dinna taya ba taya
ha ataka so kule ita fa ko so menna
hey taya maria yaji ba akamenki ala soko ni ma to muso fona troso aba akakuna dala
tonya
akakuna dala so nte ko refo nimbo friend fana bije fana yano care for anything me understand friend fana bije ya they are not friend. That's why I say there's a different kind of friendship. Care for me the one for is in maybe yela muso di aftela muso le malo at the same time. Yeah, it's about for you just to poison your mind through your muso. So there's so many things going on in our society. That's so I happen to women muso for if you muso friend of a year I tell you so many check them out. So that's why I say a man have to be a man. When we say a man, we mean man. K, nyanta kila keliti. Because Janita Janan the Futula, actually arrange al Fututa. So there was no friend my involved. So I'm not to be tired and fight with the buyer can you understand. I would say most of football for a friends with the couples. Let's be honest, yeah, friends with the couples. You understand?
Friends with
the couples. Yeah, in the fun coming from Muli. Mbenga dua mbeka na kitu remote. Mbenga close to. Because neke keme ya nko ini la friends with la mind poison. Aloko okay. Killing Ebola. Because Kero neke so me alan to killing Ebola. Hey, my sister, I feel sorry for you, my brother, I feel sorry for you.
I like your ideas. Sign more than to women.
Yeah, hey, you should take care of dunia ko me alan ko abela fala futo e pa. Let's be honest here. Musu te care in dunia ko me alan ko abela fala ala futo e pa. Yeah, understand? We women will do any kind of thing just to make our marriage work. Ni muso ya futo e pa. I always say this to people. You understand it? Muso fete atata fly ni wo keme akke muso bukala fi ye wulunye muso bukala fi wala. We don't want that.
No, nobody.
Nobody want that.
Yeah, we kala fi whether we are going to die there or live there, but we just want to be there. We just want to be there. And then models have muso selfish. The muso man selfish because of muso selfish. And I do all of that one. As soon as the man say, "Hey, I don't want to shut up." So problem start out. But you can do muso in India go hey, it's to be taking it easy. Can you something for another? At the end of the day, you are there because you don't want to break your home or to start having children in different places. Yeah, no, so can you all understand? And yeah, no, okay, can you come and come and or something? No, we know what we want. Yeah, so we always know what we want. We always know what we want. We don't want broken home. So to carry you left a broken home. And care so I'm not saying all of them, some of them. And even like that, when we find a way to go and marry somebody like just to make you upset. Hey, can I care for and I always say that no woman, I will repeat, most of the care you do
at the end of the day, it can appare. Nita batage already juso be teate la filo kotenke yena hosul kotenke pure dunne la system o konne ka
yeah it can hosul pure dunne la system o kono but I'm going to analyze something here as well which sometimes we all make mistake. Nyalo neko ilo Kenyi is a very very good wonderful man but Molia they brainwash the man and the man along the line the man come back to his own sense. I always say that we should give those kind of men chance. Because
sometimes, yeah, it works sometimes.
Yeah, because sometimes you make a story brainwash them, they just brainwash them. That's why I always say, I don't want to be a bad friend. If you have bad friends, you will have somebody who is bad, who does not want this one, what this one always happens. Because they always lead you, they always mislead you. You know, I always say because you need to take you know, women, it takes us years before we move on, you know, start another life. It takes us years. Yeah, as well now to continue, they are very young. So you're always having that in your mind that why am I going with this kid? With this and with this am my new husband or this my new boyfriend love my kid? You know. So all the people coming and the women too, and then before you go into any other relationship, you need to be able to open. Before I enter any relationship, I prefer that man to love my kid. I don't even want you to love me.
Sis, mentol mena dunda musol kono bang. So mena famata dan so ala kota ke ayedi am demanding. about musol kono and yena continue je because now you move to the musol which is what I was trying to say. It's 1 hour now, so until nyanta move la musol man la fi sign kanyum program based Kewol Dorong particular one because my channel is known for Kewol Dorong. I have a lot of Kewol followers more than Musol. I don't know Mune Atne Kantejube because I'm always talking about them. But so I'm trying to be fair and ningat half of the topic Kewol, half of the topic Musol. So sign lot of Farmata Danso you go ahead, I heard Yamu about Musol. Like Farmata, what do you think that told Musol? Again, remember I want this particular topic to focus on told matured musol, told musu matured musol, not this simple told fang ordinary, but told matured musol. Like ye mune miracle, walebka either futol dada musola site. You don't tell ya starlenum like kabringa nyimfo, nganyine fo sistalanum, but then it just moved to Keola side. It's very easy for you to think about Keola side. I've been doing this all these years, to be honest. But to be honest, as I read more, it's beyond just Keola side because it is fun and sometimes you contribute to Mune Atina Keo Mompetea, but the Iman notice sometimes, okay? Not all the time, but sometimes. So later it ila miraro musola at first Janimba diamla about musola be futu okono. May come back to sister about that because sister lebe futu okono side. Told more flow right now in mantra futu okono, but hopefully inshallah soon, Kewol be low in standby can kapatu. But later ya for min minesa ke momi yalo you are single abroad jang community nyongoni ite tole mi experience. Musol nyanta like how to go about it, put you think about how to futu kotake because musudol bijang ibuka hani futu la kotake so ikasilale so yena dun ranchang life kono and it's not like what they want but it's silatale or they don't know how to have a nice guy because maybe they don't know how to talk to a man or they don't know how to talk to the nice guy when they have him or how to keep him or like how to go about it. Like what's your ideas about to advise to what tip can you give women who are single like like our age like our experience for being single here and now we are talking to people who hopefully are going to marry us. What tip do you think you're going to give these other women who are single and they're scared to even marry again or they don't know how to talk to a man who they want to get married to or how to catch the eye of a good man and like what tip do you have to give to this kind of women like me and you, Famata?
Thank you, Sister Amy, because ngalon nako single mother first of all Amandia, okay. But in tell our life, kabring dunta Europe jang, mostly in South Africa. Bafutu kono, but in single mother ya fana kono because nta fala ko almost ninke masita nyoka ne nga ferenti nga sisti ama 6 months besi nyoka ne ana muna soto kabrin dunta Europe jankon dana kan sa fa konte ngana base be ke single modality ni dingol okay wala tin nan tatalo na for single modality dia tabani ni chobe steering ta wo lon na baki wo nyama fana okay. But ntata futu wala le futu nyimbanta mbem faye nindindi wolu but still now amati nanga decoras ka ko nta futu la because na futu bantale area point kilin na bembulo kono futu wala area la okay chawlu kanale but ke dol bije kanale pour que profito okay. Okay, i canale perché profito so ni na te gibento kasile nkamira ni chome ala nata pura e kanole inyanta kawolone ni me ala nata perché profito le inyanta kawolone surtout man tol musol me ala kombe media kono ntol ke jamal kan tol gibe i kan gibe lo kon tol mu rancha wollelti so wol kanale turu rancha yala area la perché gibe perché fea ka borila because ibukala fi ka telefino la pour que futu pour que presente ni la family because maybe ni tate ko la family oh lafta fa dans so la futu la hay wonen dir la he wo membe ni o facebook ko ite na dala wonen futu la he ntama hanyu wonya but na society fa be wonya ma meta wo ma ke bi kuti fa ntol be wonya ma le so e bajela ke woni atala fla wala so a easier ta bulle pour kana ka deoya ayelo musoti profito don ayeta bula ayeta moji be me yalon ko hani o man bete ya fan ita ita man be dia ko ita bete ya ta woti but o man feñ don ayeta nyapi o kan ay o futu okay wala feste ata ayeta futu so then ni nata inte kanyi area lo compare but na futu ka single moda ya nta man taro ko nta ko mira fa nka mira ko modol kana pour kana nte kan ko yan kanu iman kanu in the sense ne man kanu because ni yan kanu tita present wala ila mol ya ka fam dañu futu because ila mol te accept la ni raftam futu la you know mo men ben futu la be kala mola te me ala ay gom gom lu sotole ka fa wow nteni nyinka diamule okay ala appearance in media anala character nala attitude ala bungo kono i manke kilongoti kono inte ba futu la le lumasi ama lumasi gur ama lumasi am rek gur ko okay so abe akoleata to dol male pour ka woke wala nante difficulty so to area la but ni wonte nga prefale ka to single model yala dan ka futu because the end of the day fana okay futu sorry ma prefer pour ka to single model yala but ni nata give a single model yala fana diata dan futu because nga futu experience nga single model experience ni fulo be okay ka to futu ni nata give
amandia futu wala dina tara futu beteata suto ke oye jokate
yeah I know area la but ni nata gibe ini jobe sirim boko comme tolla kewolu amanke beti ni be sirim boko ite muso kewoni atom nyanta kasile ka kacha kanyo understand ka kuma dima fo nyoy but instead of ale kuma dima fo nyoy al nyabe tara kuyari nyo fele alte diamo la nyoy sonko diamo kasia so wole problem moti futu o kono fana futu na no understand mom albe gelela albe turun na comme mol me alon ko terol le malti you know wona ko kafsial but futu me ale ya experience maybe more than 2 years fitino futu kono so although ni nata bula single moda ya kono ika single moda ya le prefer futu o fangote surtout yo tamit futu me alon ko ni be suto be prepare ala bi ni mine la yalon to la africa ni mine la suto te ni chobe futuring ika suto prepare ala ko okay la takan kema happy you know yange taka jaljali fane di taka ma beke di sol night you know di parfum sa bopa bi yep okay ngay sangu ni buga pour go be happy you know so legi bo joge ci mbir mi dal pour duga ci dal da nga xalat yo yep you know so ko li tamit da nga gis ne sa gor gi bu demé
all the time but I ni ku ta drog abanta
yeah so ko li da nga gis ne sa gor gi bu ne def liggéey kat la def dé dem liggéey bala mo wacc dañ dé busy nga tegal ko añam mi fu nekk nga teg sa torso yi fumo añee fumo lifne ngay cuuraay bu dak bekek you know so léegi bu demee daal doo xalaat loo yooyu yëpp so waxtu bu la ne ngay cuuraaye waxtu bu la ne ngay you know dagam bekee moom bokku si nayti bi bokku si boobu lu la neex ngay tego you know so da ngaa gis ne léegi fu mu nekk ni seedi bu naroon na ñëw yooyu nga dee xalaat daal okay this life is so nice and sweet.
I know what you mean. You get
demand me, okay. Kon mote demande la domor kuni program sol ñu luy tawol gibe la you know. So nta kam mira area wala mun na difficulty tanu ngalon ko ñon jama dole ke mira area because dafa am kuma gis sa mu ne ma de Fatou mu ne ko ne na mu ne man dal man say rek man de man so na pour say because man legi toga añ bi yega bi lii nii juice bi ndox bi nga mu ne ma man daal léegi munaatuma loolu billahi on na ma yàlla munaatuma loolu waaye man benn tey sax ku ñëw sax ku bugga daal na ñëw rek bu ñëwee daal baax na si man because mun naa defal lépp you know may cuuraay budaak bekek nag lay def waaw cuuraay nag
that's good
oh my god Famata, you can post yourself if you want. Didn't attend or something. So I'm just going to quickly say what you said in English and I'm going to let Fatih J to continue, Sister Fatih J, and then, we'll continue learning it. I love it. The way you go about it. I love it. Oh my God.
Yeah, okay.
More ladies. Yeah, you can
okay,
post yourself
Sister
if you want,
Ami,
and you can come back if you want.
Okay, sister Ami, janin bita mbe fenkili nga tula jam because mbe futuo la area la ani muso ni chola kuola. Okay, futuo fana ka menole so much so futuo ka dianole amancha komen chodo bijani muso do kuyata fen sometimes yala mo fulo membe bon kono o membe futuo la itolle ka nyo hatal problem mo kana kabang amancha chola eni te amancha muso la eni sometimes futuo ka banne muso ya appreciate Choma appreciate sometimes futuo kabane ya appreciate musoma appreciate because maybe muso futuo bantale muso be lafri or maybe futuo bantale be lafri aka area le fana but muso still now ikana tayal okay muso bi modunta futuo kono kana tayal muso kana tayal okay ntol manke tubabo ntol mo fi ngolelti ntole ado soto nga chosan soto yalo ne ninna culture so wo culture kana relax ko ay kanama although dingol ta culture ni maintain nona but wol wuluta ganne system o ni mu jannati bar ntol wuluta ganna system o ni mu janaleti dun ci wala ta musola me yalon ko nakatala all the time abe sera be to soto la balu bala okay muso nyanta da tekke alale nyante da wo ko tekke alale nyante nyaato wala private part so ni nyanta ka tekke alale because they important tabakele ni mo auto tekke ano doron ila life is kaput, is totally kaput jamano kodi is totally kaput so amanya na kala wonyama muso wato be ni yalon ko bida hana man ke dun client every day ni ba futu kono itanyanta ilala ini kema ta jonko kono igio bon hade atare me balo susa kon na afrika balo susa furku e ay ta jonko kono ye jobo to fare europe ko sone ata because jang ji kandolam ye jobo e ko bala yene la tulo ta yemu yela roron may dobo ko tola maybe yetela max premier alon ko wo pour suto da mala ya ma ina yela naitil dum yela laron o fene fabe comfortable kewo fanga yena nana ta yalon ko okay nga musolo soto but mostly mus jama bije la futo banga akoste fanga jama bije pour kili yale wala futo bang okay amanke nole ya bang but dol bije ifanga la futo ifanga ya bang because futo am kulati ni ba kono foye sawar ika kewo entertain kewo ke entertain fana okay both side them because kewo fana poet muso entertain futuo kono amanke komen ko inyanta muso nyanta nalale ite ina don ale nyapinyo kan ale futuo ke fa ale nyo fe yandile muso kana malu wala mucho kana malu musola al kana malu al kema nyol kana malu al
Can I say something there, please? Can I say something there and I'll let you continue? This is good. I like it that they are most spicy side, kanta nyawol balo kandindi adu ke ote mbulu wimpente jindila subhanallah the body is like tingling already so so what you're saying there is that a lot of our marriages as a woman also can also be ruined and destroyed by us neglecting the bedroom and not getting ourselves ready properly for the man. And like I'm going to ask you some tips on how to have how you say that we should look after our private part and stuff. I'm going to ask you what is how to look after the private part, your way of and then I'll give some tips also, because I also we all just like give each other tips. We don't have to go too deep that getting the guys excited or something, but so and I like the way you say that some of the women ruin their marriages because of jealousy. But something you said that was so funny, that you want to get married again, but sometimes when you think about the fact that you're so comfortable being a single mother, then you think about when you're married again and you have to be cooking and cleaning and like looking after the man, how the Africa culture is, and like making the food ready, and at night you have to like get yourself ready for the bedroom and put some beads and do some churai and like get ready every night and stuff. Sometimes you feel like when you think about it, you're like, I should just not be bothered and stay single. But then you also say that, to be honest, you can do it, you're ready. To be honest, Farmata, we can do it, especially if you're not having sex, Farmata. It's too cold. I'm tired. I'm ready. But
Man,
yes,
buguma
I love
suma
it.
xaalis
So
bi jee moo tax because man buma amee góor daal lu nekk laa ko dee defar foog naa ne sista ami moo tax man duma mun a yaaka si sëy because xam nga façon jigéen boobu noonu doo dee am lok pour sëy you know
no, don't say that. Subhanallah, don't say that. Okay,
nga
hold
nekk
on.
jigéen
One
boo
thing,
xam
can
ne
I
daal
just say something
yow
there?
saay bu nekk dang dee bugg a teranga sa góor you know so
No,
léegoo
don't say
léegi
that.
mu
Wait,
mu mu
Fatmata, please, can
difficult
I say
No,
something there?
can I come in there?
Yes,
yeah
so you
come
can
come
come in, sis. I
yes
just want to
you
say
can
something what she said there, please. Because she's saying that she thinks
I,
that she cannot. I'll let you talk, sis. I'll let you talk. But I just want to
I,
second, please. Because I don't want her to lose hope, and also just other women that it's actually African thing. You know, like we think that when you're really good at something, you cannot have it. Like she just said that she thinks that she cannot really have a good man or like have a marriage that lasts long because she's very loving and caring. So when she's married, she do her best to make the man happy, which means she because she's like this and she really want a man that she can give this to, like I am too. So she thinks that she cannot have it. And this is our culture too, guys. Although Africa is very positive, Africa is very negative at the same time. We have
I
different
know
scenes, and this is one of the insane scenes that people believe, and they'll say this under the mango tree happily, that kumana kot to do hamba. Kumana kot to do hamba is that it's a popular saying for Gambia and Senegal, a lot of people. And this is people that know how to hold the donkey like this and grab the donkey. They don't have a donkey. They cannot have a
they,
donkey.
they
Like
do
people
have.
that are really talented on something or really good at something, they cannot have it. Like I know this is a saying for everywhere, but Africa use it a lot, especially Gambia and Senegal. And sometimes people can really believe in it and like really live it. They'll be like, I know I'm very loving and caring, but I cannot have a woman or I cannot have a man because people that are loving and caring, they don't normally have a good partner. And when you
No.
keep saying that, sometimes it can happen to you, you know, just because you believe in that. So I think we shouldn't believe in that. Fatmata, you are going to have the best partner and we're going to sit down under the mango tree when we're
I
60
know
and we're going to enjoy it. Enjoy
loolu
it,
la ne
guys.
sista
No,
ami
I
daal man
think
daal fu mu nekk nii ko am sa góor daal tiye ko dem dëgër bu nangu mu jaar nii mu jaar na le because fu mu nekk nii bu ma ko ne kalap jeex na
Let's Sister J say something. Let's Sister J say something. Say something.
sista
Sister
J
J say
ata
something. Sister J.
I think I would say to Sister Fatima that don't think that way. Always give a life second chance. I mean, you have a good heart, you know, they are taking you for granted. Don't even bother about that. You know, I believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring you a good man just like yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's there, he's somewhere, but we don't know where.
Yeah, of course.
You know, you are young, you are beautiful, you are intelligent, you are talented. So give a life second chance.
Yeah, I know.
Give a life second chance. That's all I have to say to you. Don't say, oh, I'm not gonna get married, or I know to be a single is very wonderful.
Yeah.
in a way that you don't have to wake up, make breakfast, you know, do chura, do bing bing. I need a break too.
You're married, that's why you're saying that. Hey, for me, it's not wonderful. I'm always money. I'm dying.
I need a little holiday. I need a holiday as well.
Oh, this is so unfair, Fatmata. You
I think,
dying.
you know, I think
You
I'll go
won't need
on
holiday.
strike. I'm gonna go on strike probably for 1 month. I need a break because, you know, girls, this is not easy, you know.
You need the holidays. I know. It's not
But
easy.
I'm just praying for you and Sister Ami that both of you have a wonderful husband, golden heart, you know.
Already. My man said he already married me by himself.
Hey,
He said that he already married me.
I always say to people that remarried, get married if you find someone.
Yeah.
Because we are just a human being. Just continue your life. If you find someone is good, get married. You know, give a life second chance. That's all I have to say. I'm not gonna worry. You know, I believe you know, come like Sister Fatima, I mean for Tonya, you understand? Ninke ko alafte futula. You understand? Why will you go and tell your people I want to marry somebody? Maybe they'll be against it. But it's a marry lonely.
No. You must say it. It's just people have to stop against things, sis. I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People who talk about it, but as a man, come on. If you love the girl, come on, go ahead.
Exactly.
Because it's you that are gonna be in the marriage. I mean, it's not going to be in the marriage, not your sister, not your mom, not your family member. It's you and Sister Fatima in the marriage. So why will you be bothered? This is your life.
Yeah.
Exactly. And sister, I'm just gonna say there's something, and then you can continue. How many of our people want to get married to somebody, and people will say that don't marry this person, and the man will go ahead and marry, and they last forever happily. And how many of our people that even their family member choose the best woman for them and give it to them, and the marriage never lasts, or they stay in misery, they never happy.
So it happened a lot. It happened. Some people, I mean, let me just say, it happened in a lot of society. Let me just say, like, some people will come for why this our culture and all that. But let me just say, some people, so it happened a whole lot. So because even some people, their first wife, their parents choose their first wife for them. But that marriage will never last.
Exactly.
Yeah, some of them too, it will last. So some of them too, some women too, their parents choose their first husband. It will last or it might not last. So I mean, just what I say, just live your life the way you want it. If you find someone that you love, come on, get married. Marriage is something that that's why I said no woman want to get divorced. Marriage is a beautiful thing, especially if you have kids there. So no one want broken home. Everybody want to get married and be happy.
Yeah.
If you find someone who love you, come on, go ahead. Just don't care what people say. People will always talk. People will always talk. My sister.
I know.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
People will always talk. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. So it's a beautiful thing.
Tell us, you that is in a marriage. Tell us the beauty of marriage. Why do you think we should get married now in this DNA? Because a lot of women refusing to get married. Tell us why do you think we should get married again? Like the benefit of getting married.
No, the benefit of getting married is like, first of all, I used to say that, well, if you don't have kids, if you want to get married again, that one is for your, for your own liking. But if you have kids before you get married again, I always say this. Tell that man that don't love me, please. I don't want you to love me. Love my kids. Yeah. Because if in any relationship, if your kids are happy, you as a mother, you are going to be in that marriage forever. But if those kids don't like that man, they are not happy. Come on, as a parent.
Can I say something there, please? Can I please say something there, and I'll let you continue. The man cannot love the kids more than he loves you. He has to love both of you. He's always gonna love you more because he has this intermediate relationship with you. It's not like he's not gonna love the children, but it's a different kind of love. Sorry, that's the language I should use. So you don't have to tell the man, please don't love me. How do you say that? I love. You cannot say that, but the man has to love both of you. But I know what you mean, sis. I know what you mean. Yeah.
No,
but the man has to love both of you.
No, what I'm trying to say. Nkame mfoja wale mintuko. Ya Kenyi hana ikalu nyawo nyani di wol mala fala ame di wol nyukal. Hey, there's some men. Ikanale ye futu imala filo ye di wol mentraibudu.
Ha.
Hey,
Wa lol mom amna. Lol mom amna wasa total. Surtout ma gis nga sister Ami lu wani Fatou lu mo wani degala, because gis nga ñun Europe fi dafa difficult because hanga suñ xalé yi ay ñooñu ay mbaam lañ, duñ ay mbaam sa waaye lu ñoo xalaatee ak ñun lu ñoo xalaatee duñ benn, ba pare xale yi fii nii dañ baax boo xam ne góor bu la bugg a daal bu ñëwee mu wone xale yi ne bugg na lañ ñooñu mun nañoo àndaa moom waaye moom bu indi jikko rek ba gaay gis jikko bi si kanamam rek dafa tax xale yi tam seen mood bi du lifin, so dafa indi problème bu bari si biir néeg ba because da nga gis ne même xama jigéen bu nekk Amérique noonu ba doomam bi ree ko am nga dégg naa façon wax yu sew yooyu noonu foofu tamit, loolu yëpp dégg naa ko foofu so fu mu nekk nii daal si man lu ma gis booy sey ak góor bi daal bu nekkee jamani fi o mu nekk Angleterre hanga ngeen def ko sinna futu lu sosé di waye sinna futu moo gën a baax bu ne yow da nga xam ne yow borom njaboot nga nga boo moo gën a nayn sa léegi yow nga dem foofu noonu léegi moom mu ñëw fii bu ne sa moom munta de ka yow sa waaye boo buggee
No,
dëkka
me,
boo
I don't want that, Famata. That's crazy. I don't
non
want that.
maa ngi ñëw boo bugg a dëkkaa moom si biir kër gi daal wax dëgg ne yàlla moom daal war na bugg sa doom yi mu won leen bugel xale yi tam won ko bugel mu won xale yi ne may seen papa man dama ceya di lay yóbbu shopping di lay yóbbu fu nekk daal bu amutee xaalis sax na ko wax seen yaay daal bugg naa pour xale yi kontaan si man jommat yi ma àndaa ñoom tey pour ma béggee leen waaye boo góor boo xam ne boo ñëwee si biir néeg gi xale yi ragal loolu te jarul de loolu du seede say bopp noonu daal du laas du am time sax
Sister Fatima, let me come in there now. Ola tinanka fuko nte don't futo la bol astafula na kan futo banta. I want to get married again. Now I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
Because in a sense that I am a very, very selfish mother. I'll put it that way. Why I'm saying I'm very selfish, because I always want my kid to be happy. I always want my kid to be happy, because hey, come on, let's be honest here. Even you as a woman, you don't put on a banner, because come on, it okay, tension, it will bring a lot of tension in the house.
You're right, sis, but can I say something there? And then I'm gonna go, because I'm drinking all this water. I need to go to the bathroom and get more water, because I've not been drinking enough water today. I was busy, so I have to finish the amount of water I have to drink.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. But I know you're saying that the man have to love the children is important, because if the man don't love the children, even the marriage can be finished just because of that and stuff like this. But I also want you to remember that there are some children that is just impossible to love them, and that's the reality.
I know.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you talk when I go. Don't worry about it.
No,
I experienced a really horrible stepdad growing up. Not as horrible as some people's case, but I see it, but I don't see it a lot, because I love and respect my mom. When I talk about my stuff for people to learn from, it's not because I don't respect my mom or I'm copying the Western world. No, I'm really embarrassed to talk about some of these things, but it's just that they're so harmful. So, and you cannot really hide when you want to help people. You have to come out. This is why. But I know that, like some stepdad, they're really horrible. Like they just don't know how to love somebody else's children, and then they shouldn't marry anyone with children. But there are some children that is definitely just, they're impossible to love, especially when you marry their parents.
No,
what do you think about that too? Like, I'm going to come back. You go ahead.
I mean, that's true. There's some kids, I call that jealousy, because some of them, they don't just want to see get married as well. They'll try to bring any kind of tension. They're always trying to bring tension. But as I said, you just have to know what kind of child is that before you get married, as Cindy to find an opinion GB. Because you don't care for them, if you pay as it buy to make a little and they can make a dinner is different.
Different,
I'm not saying all men, but there's some men as well. May I don't go. Ni the football and they go and play with the kid. But it can make a dinner like a phone for anyone you can't believe it. You can't believe like
both sides have them kundata be musunda. Musodo fana bije ninche wa dindo soto janani taka futu ibuka digol ñu fana appreciate no.
Yeah,
alo ya gete nyinko mu kulet me alon ko mbe nyanta kan hakilo tuat, because ni mo wandi di mu appreciate no ye ene bu bono so tayro idi ngol ka wo soto
yeah nkole for ola tina as a mother ye be mo me wandi di ngol alon ka kamuri ta fan di ngol
aka jola ya.
Yeah, so nkole for you love me and love my dog. So jani afutani ke ya alon ko nyinke di ngol babu. Right? So you need to come as yourself. I believe that the same thing apply to men too. Maybe so they do terrible. I do you can.
I try doing canoe.
Yeah, I don't do you canoe. I don't do you can come from tag.
Sorry.
But you know you can grow. I mean, I'll be separate la kutenke. So that's why I mean that didn't know their matter in this kind of situation a whole lot. Didn't know your matter in this kind of situation to not try left the foot back, you know, put into place and see. Talk to them, left the futula carrier to Kunyar, okay, from Janibe futula, Akatakana, so Konakatakana, and you know your Italy. So near your Kakatakana, and you know your Italy, there's no problem. Then, I mean, we always have to give life second chance. You can't for all the time. Future is a beautiful thing if you have a good husband or have because everything have to be understand. And if I don't understand, understand at the work at the work
understanding the male bige, you know, but musol fana wol nyanta ke fante ke you know, ita futula ye tayal, you know. Ita futula ya fo ita tabiro kela ita futula ita kela kewola ita fitari kela ibe norin ko duda duo o fana te possible no la you know muso bi mo te starte ko futula dal inyanta ka traile e fitin no you know tabiro ka e dia ay safkano la e junjarol kege you know so suto e junjaro de ke ma yo wonjo de la you know amanje ko me alon tol be Europe jannen tol drinkol yom batal you know but sometimes ye fangola fem sambanan ya de la kewe you know I understand janabe pussy milik minna I will force me
yeah
yeah so but the end of the day musol ma worry musol nyanta ka worry le anu ite muso very very easy ye kewo soto ina ye dia anana tangina le hanina la futu o banta akalon na ko ni mo la futu o banta anana buka nyini la anana buka fela hana man keke mati fa hani kambani ken sengo fon ina dunta nyo bulo kono ali pareta anyanta la nasita wato do ase remember oh no sun kutkari oh samari buka nyina nola okay akay respect la ke ina beta dawra te akamuntare ite yefen ya sande wa tare ma se mon fengo fenki ate alon ne tena pasita damentola but in be steering boy futuo in fok nga respecte anyanta kala nyame nga cha nyama although la futuo bantale okay bantala futuo banta and different way amanke komen ko pour wala side manke ma take o kudo maybe another way around Kilial and telefuto ban stuff like that. Okay, maybe. So ngamen na futo bango mu Kiliality, you know, promo be sa understand. Fana. But then in the sense na inke mama ban telephone ya bang, you know, so abe wala nyama. But then membi je wala ngalo ne ko musodol bige kamalule na society musol I kamalule wala malole ka dola futo fana bang. So do mal la fi musola men kamalu. Ke wala fta musola me yalon ka mamalo soto to nyala nin ko malo ye fasonne ma fo ko yetaram bedo kono o ke wala freno lena ibe maanya kala fo membe ke wala freno at me yala wol bela flela pour yalo o ke bu kala fi wala bari nin ke wala bungo kono alla bungo kono important ete nin ke mo fulo be dame e geno amake ko muso ke wala nyanta nala yete ma ni na be futu kono o manke so bi ke wosiete manole so ma ye ke ochoka comme affaire al kanyo chokasle yala bi ke wosa traino la edum bun kono aytar bun kono doron ibe lorin ten ay ma fi yala you know so meta fana snal yatar lorin bun kono ya ma fi yala you know so but muso dol bige manyine understand I manyine long foye wole long adun tol ninga ka tan society kono doron ika foy chagol moy kacala chagol heban ñu le horomanta yak but you love horror soto when a futu mo fana so explain be do konote but not natara na futu kabam because of true na chawol mutanya nyanta ka explain pour isaje menu malo ika fola chawola isa explain nini chawodu ta bungo ko la belara mo kan hanal mela fa achokas ina yedum nal dun ta lara to dum nal ben ta lara kan tema al bebe lara kan amma a chokas ibulo ma dula bela ya dula be bondi ya dula be ma ya lon cho fa jani ba soto la dula fulo am tegel fo no la bari ngalo na dula fulo ak de ya understand ye bulo fa je la follow wo mute ma ko ya wata frigid because they sensitive telefona anu ge di mi wo bigel so iba wo mala ama ko men baga sol men ka do ko fa ngoke o dam malam dulati ke o se
Those
feke
good.
da mentol but o dula fulo nying me alon ko wo fulale tite malam ba afono la fa
She's a
pronounce
kilo.
in English
Guys, she's a
ala
kilo.
bullin ala
Apples.
ala apple ala ala apples okay good thank you ala apples okay wo apples nying in fop yalong ibo woto ma fa do kundla nyaming wata ta man yo muta chewe doron is okay ya wo muta fa bambang kat yalong ibo woto kele
I don't have knowledge about Nying Apulol because they are always scared to touch it. I always think I'm gonna hurt the guy. Guys, what she's saying is so funny. She's saying that.
Yeah, il faut nga foye fofu tamit ñaari ama apple bobu non il faut nga foye fofu nonu nga foye bor bobu non tamit daf ko enjoy te daf ko buga
Yeah.
mun nga jappa fo sa di ko foye sa bala lifin sa mu buga mu dafa am góor yu xamne dañ de tela daanu yooyu noonu dafa am ñu xamne dañ de yi ha daanu
let's talk about ni muso yemi foko and when you were talking about guys she's just going very funny she's actually the real comedian here. She's very funny Farmata Danso. I love her. So what happened is I have these two beautiful ladies here, guys. Some of you that watch me and you don't understand the language. This first one here is Fatmata as well, but she cooks. So that's her YouTube channel. They both have their YouTube channel, and this other one, she do like politics and just do like topics. So yeah, look them up, especially the woman that cooking. If you want some cooking video, like I do comedy crazy cooking video sometimes for fun. But she does teach you, like how to cook some of our favorite meals in Gambia. And I think she also do other African dishes. Yeah. But anyway, just follow her channel, you will know. And Fatmata here, she does speak English in her channel, but not often, but she's just very funny and real. And yeah, I'm so happy that I have them today. So she was talking about how some of our women, I don't know all she was saying because I went away, but she was saying how some of our women are beside in the bedroom and like cannot really play with the man. And this can also contribute to why our marriages don't work. As we're talking about how to make our marriages work, and how to believe in marriage again for some of us that are single, and how to just like marry again, and the reason why we should marry again, and the issues that can make our marriage have problem, because we come from a culture of marriages in Africa, and we believe in marriages and we love it. Someone like me, I love marriages, guys. That's why I always talk about marriages and talk about men, why they should be good. So if you're someone who give up marriage and give up love, and you're like, why Amy's always talking about this, sorry, but it is what it is. So yeah, she was talking about how some of the women just like not very good in the bedroom, like they're kind of like a dead fish, like they don't like to play. And I always talk about how the men just jump on the woman like a chicken. Of course, if you have a chicken husband, then it's easy to be a dead fish. I'll be a dead fish if I have a chicken husband. But I know sometimes when you have a chicken husband, you can be like a whatever,
but some women also.
You can be a pro woman, what do you think when the woman have a chicken husband who just jump on you instead of doing nothing? How do you think you can get him to be a non-chicken husband, like playing and like having fun? What do you think the woman should do that? Because sometimes when we just like try to play, I think our men, because a lot of them are so backwarded, they'll be like, where do you know all this? Hey, who have you been with? How do you know all these naughty things? What do you think?
Internet, it on internet.
Internet, yeah. Nada on the internet.
Internet.
Lola sister Ami because hanga dafa am góor yoo xam ne ñooñ moom di fu nga waxee la sa ñooñ comme ay ganaar rek hanga dafa am ñoo xam ne tamit léegoo léegi hanga dangaa gis nit ki nga bugga ko mu bugga la seen first day ngeen mit noonu xam nga daf dee teel a xam nga ne mbugel bi moo ëpp si boppa bi xam nga daf dee mel ni comme ganaar rek moom bu la gisee daal xam nga coono bi yëpp la moo wàccee foofu noonu moo tax mu nuroo ne comme ganaar waa xam nga bu demee ba second round bi o second time bi ngeen mit xam nga boobu moom dafa yàgga dafa am góor yoo xam ne tamit noonu ñooñu seen système bi noonu la fu ñoo eggee rek foofu lañ dee daanu dafa am ñoo xam ne dañ dee dem ba 30 minutes ñu sa kaw ñu ngi def anga waaye dafa góor bu ma gën a bugg a man mooy góor bu xam ne dafa gën a yàgga il faut man tamit ma am suma film bu baax ma lu ma soxla daal ma am ko waaye bugguma góor bu xam ne bu ñëwee rek si buntu kër gi la mu waakee yëpp mu dem mu bàyyi ma suma xiif bi yëpp xam nga façon góor boobu noonu bugguma ko daal wax dëgg ne yàlla so mooy noonu so góor yi nañ try rek xam nga jigéen balaa ngay dégg suma jigéen moom sérieux sut mun na am moo tax léegi wala jigéen dafa am jigéen ñoo xam ne dama dee dégg ñu ne dañ dee am góor dañ dee dem beneen góor yi tam mun na am moo tax ñooñ tam di dem yeneen góor yi tamit il faut góor yi tamit xam boor yooyu tamit il faut jigéen nga egg si kawam ok yaaga foofu noonu di duga fii génn fale dem fale ñëw fii dem nii ñëw fii waaye du ne yow buntu kër bi ngay def affaire bi yëpp daw nga dem nga tëddi nelaw loolu moom jaadut il faut ngeen bàyyi jigéen ñi am
full force I think moo tax because nga leen dee dem full force
brain bi la seen brain bi la waaw so wolem am ci musol fanay satay nini cewol be bungo kono futu wala time ikana ci koy tol dal la dorom bum kon cialo nga teda comme kobo nga kobo mom boko jere ci biir ndox bi mom genn li la dee def nii so ñeneen jigéen yi tamit ñooñ moom lii rek lañ gom déedéet lu ñu pas gis nga jamono boobu noonu passé na fu mu nekk nii boobu noonu passé na fii affaire bi ruus moom bu ko si dugal because léegi dama gis xale yu xam ne ñooñu buñ demee ba sa góor yi dëgg ñoom because ñun góor yi dëkk pour ñu wax dëgg bi rek góor yi moom duñ leen mën a contrôle daal fo ñu def seen defin góor yi
fàttali nga ma non Fatmata xaaral ma ñëwaat foofu fàttali nga ma sax loolu waxoon nga ko Ali Yaron te naa la te sister FJ mu wax si loolu because sister FJ okay what I think is okay what she's saying there is that like she kept saying how some of us women should learn how to be more romantic in the bedroom and like make the men happy and the men should also learn how to do this. They cannot just jump on the woman. And then she also talking about how some men, they just like that, like they come quicker than the other men who stay longer, but she like it when the man stay longer. Who wouldn't like that? I don't know, depend on the man, because some men, if they stay longer, sometimes when you're alone like this for years without a man, and the man stay longer, if you're like, you're gonna run away for your life. But anyway, that's another story. But I want to ask her to give me some tips. And now I'm going to give the tips that I have to, and then I will let Sister FJ to continue the topic. So, Pamata, what are your tips for women who like how to make? How you mentioned that you have to make the womanhood clean. I don't know if you explained that when I was away. So, what are your tips on looking after the womanhood? Like that.
Foog naa ne sister Ami boor boobu noonu bu ma la déggee bu baax mooy ne jigéen daal repeat sawa bi foog naa ne bara may tontu
like how to make the like jigéen yaayam bi jigéen yaa bi mooy womanhood bi I mean the womanhood when I say the womanhood I mean jigéen yaa bi like naka nga koy look after because yaa ngi doon wax ne de jigéen dafa
waaw Ami jigéen yaa bi il faut ñu look after they are very very well because jigéen dafa am foofu private part bi dafa sensitive torop ba pare foofu tamit dafa am problème yu bari luñ dee jëfalante ku tamit because jigéen da nga gis ne ñun dañ dee gis suñ period every month so bala nga gis sa period dafa am lu dee njëkkaa ñëw daf dee nuroone lu ñuul ok boobu daf dee ñëw maybe some minute deret bi commencé ñëw ok mun naa wane sax boobu noonu bala soo amee nax bu metti nii dangaa gis ndox bi ñëw bu weex bi tuuti rek boobu tam weexaayam bi daf dee lifin mel as kola noonu maybe yeneen yi du dee daf dee
Just
okay
say
maybe
Ousainou
beneen
Dara
bi
because men
dafa
kenn
dee
bañul
nuru
ku
du
mel
dee
ni.
nuru
Oh
loolu
my
tamit
God.
benn nga gis bu ñuul bi tamit mu ñëw nga gis blood bi tamit mu toppa si yooyu yëpp blood bi mooy lépp soo da ngaa gis ne bu affaire jeexee tamit daf dee am di same tilimaa yoo xam ne daf dee ñëw il faut ñu contrôle yooyu yëpp dafa am jigéen yoo xam ne xamuñ ne bu des si gannaaw noonu loolu yëpp dafa war a génn bu noonu bu génnut yëpp dangaa gis ne dañ dee am bad smelling area boobu noonu so moo tax dafa baax torop moo tax ñun suñ jamono xale yaa bi buñ gisee période nii suñ yaay yi dañ dee wànne boo gisee sa période ba pare boo xam ne léegi moom deret bi yëpp jeex na daal yëpp génn some people daf leen dee teg 3 days some 4 days maximum 4 days is the normal living bi so ñeneen ñi moom dañ dee dem ba week so ba week boobu noonu mun na am loolu tam feebar la so bot suñu yaay dañ dee wan ne sa période bu jeexee nga jël ndox bu bare nga dugaa moom si biir néegi ama si biir wana bi sangu sa yaram dem set nga sangu laada bi après nga sangu janaaba bi loolu yëpp dafa am fu mu firendeeku mun ngaa dugal sa loxo bi si biir nga nettoyé foofu noonu
wo mbete ya famata moma ñana ka bulo dundu je ka je clean
kay boo jeexalee période nii déedéet balaa ngay sangu janaaba xam nga yow ñaari poti ndox ngay yóbbu ñaari poti ndox boobu noonu beneen ndox bi pour sangu janaaba la beneen ndox bi pour sangu sa boppa ba nga set bara nga ñëw sangu janaaba beneen ndox foosi ndox bi nga xam ne foofu ngay setloo sa boppa bi ndox boobu noonu bara nga koo jeexal si ngay dugal sa loxo bi indi tilimaay bu nekk sa biir yëpp génnee ko nga raxas ko ba mu set boo raxasee ba nga tiim ne léegi moom set na
abuka no jedi xawa naka abuka what is it's not good for nature well what am I talking about in Africa to be honest malo nunko moma nyana ka bulo dundi ka je clean bari kabrin na da yalante I like reading even though my reading is not good but I read a lot and I read about health and different things so and then also I hear from professionals iko amman hani doctor solfa ba fola moma nyana ka bulo dundi je ka clean because wo fengo min ka koy je do manding aka fen ko nyim protect le it's a good bacteria moma nyana ka lukati ka clean ni ila men solet banta fengo be ka funtile wrong so you don't have to ke blue dundi ka lukati but pare I believe natra ite you are healthy ila fengo fan amanya na sunkan na mi ala inyata ka lukati ka funtin I don't know but
let me come in there.
Okay, Sister Fatty, you're in this
let me come in there.
Yeah. Okay, come.
Like not just like to after, not just about the period part. Don't worry about the period part. Just like how, what do you think? Maybe like musobala jankilin nola, like without escape the finger dundi is not good. Just explain how we walk.
No, Sister, I mean, understand now.
Sister,
I Fatima was the go but my dear
Sister, I mean, what my other sister, my Thomas said, Sister Fatima said as well. Sometimes too, you have to. Sometimes you have to. Especially sometimes you feel like something slimy is coming out. Not all the time, but once in a while.
Not all the time, yeah.
Not all the time. Once in a while, come on, you need to go in there. Especially Tisalo. I don't know. I used to call it Tisalo, so I don't know how to say that in English or Mandinka.
Tisalo.
But Tisalo, you take because you take Tisalo any cup, you understand. Just go down there, put your hand there because sometimes you can feel itches. That itches is not infection. It's just because you have a lot of slimy hiding, where there's a lot of gap food there, what I mean. So yeah. So sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes just go there and be pouring the water and be using your hand and be your left hand and be cleaning it. You feel good, not all the time. But sometimes what she said is true. You have to. Because we women, we have lots of deep hole there, those crabba coming, So sometimes have, and sometimes if it's a lot, you can see that sometimes you have some itches. You think that's infection. It's not infection. It's like discharge. Especially some women, they discharge a lot. Some women don't. So if you find yourself in that kind of situation, just go down and clean. As soon as you clean it, you feel that, oh yeah, you are sitting down well. But you are sitting down well, you are comfortable. But if you feel like you're not comfortable and something is biting you there, you don't understand what is going on.
Yeah.
Just go in the toilet.
Biting? Hope not.
I mean, just go in the toilet. Just use some warm water.
Warm water.
Warm water. That's why I say not all the time, but sometimes just go in there, take some little, just some drop of Dettol and hot water, and just rinse it and see what happens.
Yeah.
You know.
Me also, I'm believing in Dettol and hot water. Then this lemon. I have people they are advising like you can take lemon and wash your private part. I don't agree with all those advice.
No, I don't.
What
I don't
you
do those
can
kind
do.
of things as well. But
Fatma have lemon already.
Yeah, no, but like that what I said. Women. If we see our period, what used to happen is we used to have some kind of body odor, natural body odor when you're in your period. So even your body odor gonna be changed. So what you go after your period? Come on, just get some salt, some lime. Cut your lime and put salt and a little bit of Dettol. Just go under your armpit, under your breast. And just cleansing yourself.
Yeah.
Just as we said, a woman, you have to be clean at not even all the time, every single time, every single hour. Because your husband might need you at any time, your boyfriend might need you at any time. They will need you at any time.
So that's why you have to be clean.
Anytime you just be in point. Always be in point.
Yeah. Secondly, we don't have to wear underwear all the time. We don't have to. We don't have to.
When you're in the house, you don't need to.
When you have to go out, you can wear it. But when you are at house,
let you have some fresh air.
Yeah, let
you need
your
fresh
body.
air.
Yeah, let your pap get fresh.
Leave your body.
Also,
you don't even need to have your bra on. Just put your free clothes. Free at home because they can need you at any time.
Because you cannot hold it on the wear full day. Also, it's not good.
No.
Secondly, when you are seeing your period also, every 1 hour or every 1 hour and a half, you can change your part also. When you can. I'm not saying force, but when you can, because that period is something like when it's coming with some I don't know how to pronounce it in English. And in
Yes, sickness.
So wakamala wala tina imanya na part kele bala full day part be bala. Aman normal. It's a part falling no 3 times a day. Nintara ya kodo soto 3 times a day. But now when the part is too cheap, ya ko ma kodo soto. Okay. So dol bige ma understand well full day part katare bala dol saf na period blood bukasia dol saf itayel tale. Ami job mota manela ne muna daf dee am sa kanam boo xam ne daf dee xeeñ daf dee am dafa am jigéen yoo xam ne boo demee leeta si ñoom ñu dugal seen sa boppa bi si seen ñaari tànk bi doo dee mën a noocu xamanda slip bi la xawma lan la waaye loolu moom daf dee am waaw
waaw saka Africa xam nga lu ko dee waral slip bi daf ko dee waral wala gars yi foog naa lu ko dee waral tam mooy xëy na gars yi xëy na ñu ngi am infection te amuñ garab parce que Afrique ñu si bëri léegi sax tane na waaye olden days ñun suñ time bu ñu nekkee xale bu ngay wax nii time bu ñu nit yi dee maab di keppa suñ boppa yi time boobu
keppa sa boppa bi seen ñaari
nit yi bëri
diggante
like suñ amee infection sax like duñ dem docteur xëy na dinañ rus sax pour wax ne dama am infection so dañ ko dee bàyyi
waaye dañ dee rus suñ Afrique rus bi moo ñu
wala xëy na just duñ dee wat kawar bi tamit often so léegi kawar bi soo ko watu daf dee tax muy teel a smell soo sebedee rek nga pompa nga wisu rek nga pompa ko noonu rek wala nga bàyyi ko mu dry rek it's not enough because kawar
waaw xam nga dafa am ñoo xam ne seen foofu noonu kawar bi daf dee bari torop comme kawari boppa so ñooñu dañ war a woot saay bu nekka ñooñu daal waruñoo ala kawar bi ñëw
tàngaay so léegi because tàngaay ba pare gars yi dañ dee jóg all the time di liggéey di move around so daf dee ñaxa plus mu ngi amee kawar bi yooyu yëpp daf dee tax am tinki loolu yëpp daf xam naa daf dee tax muy
dëgg loolu moom am na ñun because xam nga ne ñun suñ gaay yi ñu bari xamuñ ne woon ne dañ war a wot ñu bari xamuñ loolu te loolu dafa war a am saay bu nekk because booy gis période bi tamit xam nga période bi léegi buloo xam nga buloo boobu noonu boo xam ne boutique bi la mel ni xaw ma lan boobu moom xam nga ne ndox bi sax boo kawar bi bu ko jàppee ndox sax du tam mu génn waaye xam nga boobu noonu foofu noonu bu nekk xam nga yëpp masale xam nga def dee lifin so loolu war nañ
ci talking about this period thing Fatmata. Okay, Fatmata, I'm gonna
waaye am sister Ami xaaral ma wax tuuti because xam naa ne dafa am ñoo xam ne xam nañ ne ay sampo am na sampo boo xam ne pour kanam la pour ngay raxas sa kanam rek ok su ma nee raxasal sa kanam da nga dugal sa loxo bi fii nii déedéet nekkul ne saay bu nekk da nga dugalal sa loxo sa kanam pour génne ay tilim loolu déedéet kay waaye boo gisee période nii time to time boo fiilee ne it's not normal for you. You can put your hand there and clean it. Okay. But sampo bi mom say bu nek mun nga gel di clean, am na spray bo xamne tamit spray bi pour sleep bi la tamit so isolé sa sleep nga gel spray bi comme spray normal ni rek comme nga body spray ñoo fofu tamit am na spray bo xamne si sleep nga ko def rek sleep ko ni rek nga spray ko so am na garab boo xam ne boo jekkalee sa période bi mun nga koo dugal nga roof ko nga gis tilimaay bu nekk si biir yëpp bu moo ñëw daf dee àndawaale tilimaay boobu yëpp mu ñëw loolu yëpp am na soo dafa am ñoo xam ne xamuñ loolu waaye il faut am ñu expliquer leen loolu pour ñu mun koo gën a xam ñuy laajte dee laajte rek nit ki moom dee laajte bu ruus laajte dara boo xam ne doo laajte daal soo xamee ne jànga nga doo man dugalal Google nga type lii ak lii laa bëgg a xam boo duggee si Google den koo xam pour nga mën a take care sa boppa
That's true. But Fatmata, what I want to say there is because I wanted us to talk about like how to make the marriage work and the reason why we should still believe in marriage, for especially Sister Fatou J, who is in the marriage, bless her, with her husband and children, so she can give us more hope for people like us, and just also for us to advise single mothers like us, why they should think into getting married again if they want, and how to go about it and how to basically force yourself through the procedure, because sometimes even if you don't have the confidence, you have to just force through it. I believe in that you don't have to always wait for the confidence for you to do anything in life, because sometimes if you're waiting for the confidence, you can never do whatever that thing is, married or not. Sometimes I believe you have to choke yourself and just go and hope for the best, and then it might work. Okay, you got nothing to lose. But then the whole thing then moved to like this a bit sensitive part of the topic, and nowadays I'm trying to avoid some extreme sensitive part, depend how I'm feeling anyway. But anyway, so it's not like the topic is sensitive, it's just I think that the period part, I'm not used to talking about period, and I know that I have a lot of men watch me. I'm not used to talking about period too much around men, that's why I'm like, matter. But okay, so now,
I know, I understand you very well. I understand, but it's something we have to talk about it, because already, even I know your followers, most of them, they are mad, but I think so everybody know what is period. Everybody know all the women get period every month. So I don't think so it's going to be problem for them.
No, it's
because
no problem
this
at
is
all.
This is something we all know it, so we have to talk about it. For me, my thinking, this is my thinking,
Yeah, of course, there's no
that's
problem.
the way
I'm
I'm
saying why
thinking.
I was like, But then I'm
Yeah.
gonna give some tips, because we have to move this from this part of the topic, because for me, like I'm gonna ask you guys other questions too about what you think about those things, and I believe those things make the marriage work even more than the actual bedroom itself. And also these things that can give us hope for some of us single, this thing that can give us hope why we should go back into relationship. But before I do that, I will just jump into my version of how to look after the womanhood. The flower, the amazing hibiscus flower. So talking about hibiscus flower, hibiscus is the #1 you should drink, especially as a woman. Hibiscus is not just very good for your high blood pressure or whatever. Do your research about it, but it's very good for the womanhood. It cleanses it, especially if you drink it early morning or just morning when you wake up before you eat anything. I'm not saying hibiscus with sugar. Just plain hibiscus. You don't have to make it rich like the Gambian way. You know what I mean? Just make it like a hot tea. or even if it's cold, it's fine, but I like a hot tea and drink it early morning. Or just keep drinking as much water as you can. Or some people like to drink lemon water in the morning. And the other thing that is good for the womanhood is also to eat a lot of fruits, especially in the morning, especially things like pineapple. If you eat a lot of fruits, it cleanses you because the sugar, the sweetness of the sugar also of the fruits makes you smell good, and the nice smells. Also, if you want the womanhood to be good, I think the number one thing is to avoid sleeping with different men. If you also want the womanhood to be good, the number one thing is avoid putting your hand, like you were saying. You two believe that people should put their finger and clean it at least sometime, then to go in and go in the corner. I believe that, we shouldn't do that. I don't do that. Growing up in Africa, I do that a little, as a young adult, because I saw people saying you have to clean it. But then here, when I come here and I read a lot, I noticed that, and I read from even doctors saying that it's very bad to clean, unless, like, if you need it, like your sister was saying. But those white things that you might think is bad, it's actually good bacteria that have to look after that thing.
I
So,
understand what you are saying, Sister Ami, but don't agree with them everything, Don't
okay,
agree
yeah.
with them everything, because they have their thinking. We have our thinking also. So
True.
sometimes we have to follow them. We have to listen them. We have to follow some things they are telling us. But when you think some things we are something we know it in Africa. We don't have to leave them like that also, because these people, okay, although they are very good for some things, but another way around also, they are so mad when you come with some side, for them they are not using water to clean. For us, we are using water to clean, you have to compare two
Yeah,
sides
yeah, yeah. I
also.
know what you
They
mean. I
they
know
take
what you mean.
tissue
I'm just
paper
saying.
and stuff like that. We take water and tissue paper to clean. Okay. So when you take water, it's so comfortable than when you take tissue paper, because we don't know tissue paper. And we know it because we know it, but we don't believe in tissue paper all the time. We believe to use water than tissue paper. You can use tissue paper too, but to use water is more better far than tissue paper for me, my side, and your side also. But for them
Of
to use
course,
tissue
of
paper
course.
is better for it's the best for them. But tissue paper is not
No,
okay.
no, no, no. They know that the water is good. They did not condemn the water. They just maybe too lazy, or think this one is more comfortable or quick, to do. But
Yeah,
I'm just gonna also finish what I was saying, and I will let Sister Patu J to say something. I think she want to say something. So
yeah,
my other part of looking after the private part as a woman as well, especially if you give birth or just when you start having sex in general. I say this in my videos before whenever I do like women videos. So it's kind of funny, but it's very effective, and you don't need any chemical. I believe like you have to drink a lot of water. It cleanses your body in general, your health, your skin. Water
yeah.
make you happy. Water give you energy. Water cleanse you. Water
Energy.
is just amazing. And I believe that if
Mhm.
you eat a lot of like meat and a lot of like smelly stuff like native to and geja and stuff, and you don't drink enough water, especially, and you drink a lot of juice and like coke, coffee and stuff, milk and stuff, it can make the womanhood, a bit, depend what kind of woman you are, but it's a more chance of it having a little bit of smell compared to someone who don't eat a lot of meat and eat a lot of geja, and someone who eat more fruit and veg and drink a lot of water kind of a person. But the number one thing that can look after the womanhood, and this one I learned that here when I give birth to my daughter. And in Africa, they don't normally teach people that when they give birth. Like, I was lucky. I don't know if they teach that to everyone that give birth abroad, but I was lucky. The health visitor that used to come to my house to visit me taught me this, and this is good even if you don't give birth. So I like to give it to women for free. It's something that you have to do, not just for like one thing or like da, da, da. It's something that you get used to it, like, and you can even do it every day without noticing. It's an exercise for the private part. So it's basically you're going to squeeze the private part, like you're about to, like when you want to go to the toilet to pee but you cannot go because someone is in the bathroom or you're not at home, and you like squeeze the whole thing like this, like So you have to keep squeezing it like this when you're not doing nothing. Even like when you're sitting down or you're cooking or you're walking on the street or whatever. Just keep squeezing it like this, and then you release and you squeeze again. At first, you cannot hold it for a couple of seconds because you're not used to it, and it's gonna be uncomfortable and weird. And maybe your thinking will be like, "Why leave me alone? Why are you squeezing me?" But just keep squeezing it, and after for a while, you get used to it. You can even squeeze it and hold it there for like a couple of minutes. And the more you hold it there tight, the more it becoming. So it's a very good tip for everyone that watching this.
Becoming smaller or what?
Yeah, kakele are very tight.
Okay.
The muscles will be very strong and tight compared to. It's like when you're exercising your arm compared to when you just leave your arms, you know. So yeah, sister, if you have something to say now, you can continue and we can move to the other area of the topic. I want us to close this area now and move to the other area.
I already said mine, so we can move on.
So then I'm gonna question you guys about this other area. Like I said, I think it's very important for the bedroom, area. But I think these things are more important for the bed than the bedroom. Because to me, I think a lot of women are like this too. Is that when you're not happy in the marriage and when you're not happy with the man, you cannot even enjoy the bedroom. Like, who does that, Farmata? You cannot enjoy the bedroom here.
But Sister Ami, Sister Ami, why you are not happy with the man? Why you want to stay there? What is the problem? You have to stay there. What is the problem? You have to go with the man who you don't even happy about him, or you don't like him. You don't like me. You don't like him more again. You don't have any feeling about her, about he or. Why you have to stay there? This is my question, because for me, I don't think so. When you don't have somebody, you have to stay with the person. Okay. For my thing is, when I know I'm not happy with this marriage, I have to end this marriage. I have to find another marriage.
Wait, please. Wait. I know what you mean, but it depends. Sometimes I'm not saying you cannot just leave every little thing and you just pack. Come on, Farmata. Now I'm told we're not young. Like, it is time. Like, I don't know it, but I'm tired of breaking up marriage from a young age. I've been exposed to this. So moment la bisa kata job continue job. So
I know.
Like that, yeah. So I want us to talk about these other areas that can deny us happiness. Now that we talk about the bedroom is very important in a relationship, of course. Yeah. If you're good in bed and your partner is good in bed, it's very hard for you guys to finish because you keep like coming back to each other, and then there's more chance of you guys could secure in the love, so the bedroom can continue, because without the love there's no bedroom. So that part is good.
Yeah.
But yeah. I feel like these other things also, I can tell Kelly, these other things stop us from enjoying the bedroom. Like this, what do you think are other things that can distract the pleasure from the bedroom? To me, it's like lying and like being so moody all the time, and like someone when they're angry they cannot move on, they keep the anger for days, and like someone who's like when they're not happy with somebody or something, they put it on you. It's like these little other things. Or when you have children, the children can stop it as well, because if you're too emotional with the children when they do something. What do you think? I'll let you guys continue.
No, so Sister Ami, I think when they know before they are going to debate, they have to settle their differences and put it side. After then they can chat or they sit together and talk about it. So you will see all the anger have to go away, but you cannot anger and you go to debate, you want to make something. You cannot do it, because the thing is in the brain. It's not like your brain is not comfortable. You have to do it. Your brain, you have to comfortable. You have to comfortable before you do something, So I don't think so. That makes sense. You already know. Now I'm anger, or I have something disturb me with my heart. So let me do this. Let me do this. No, it's not like that. Just program it. Okay. Forget all the stress. Okay. You people come together and talk about it. Okay. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it in English, because my English is very, very bad. Okay.
No, let's see.
Sorry, I'm making some dinner for the kids.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, Sister Ami. Ale kuya bulal da matema. Okay. Ale na ali diamu me alonko al saitan okay inte lante ninte kema ku kena I am buka feel comme batin because kagel is normal nke malem you know the day I feel I mention na mam betea wallahi ma accept no andu nana ma balal no wo mba fay na nga futu bam because ngalo ne la rangote benna la rangote benna nte ya feel nga fofa ndaka wo fole nte hani ke wo me kanu yen kanu isa hani sa muneke hani se wura nyala ibe lori nyako ta kamunta nyako te fet galo wori nyako ha ita fenne ke no pour kan attract fa nge kanu man possible fa nga mo kanu wo hani ikata hani kan fata maje ikan fata maje ni kan fata telephone mi no ma ngai tan dile kamu ne kan fa because ni ta fenela and woman kan fa ma man kan fa aman kan fa aman kan fa nyin ama accept no so mbita kanne nga diamundi nga kuke memba jelendi la memba la kan fa bondi la balo bala because time be silan tol fulole mbita dula le to mbe sula la nyoma so moment kan fata wo area la min futa to woto ben non kon ba make so la kana kan fa isa yo area min futa to woto do mbe so o area enjoy non so ngam
but 2 seconds please that is good that is good and you know that is for good woman to do. You have a character of a good woman, a woman who know how to love a man have this kind of character that when the man is sad, instead of them just being sad as well and just make the man more miserable, they make the man happy, they find a way of making him happy. This is good. But what I want to say here is that, like, to me, I think like this is why I was saying like, what do you think that can distract the happiness? Because I think you can make the man happy if maybe the man have trouble from work or just the man have like family problem or like other issues, but not if the man like lie to you or you lie to the man or like something big happen. Like for us to avoid those something big, that's what I was meaning. You know, like what do you think? Like what do you think about, you know, maybe we can ask Sister J to say something about that, but Sister J is morning. Sister, let her say something.
You can ask.
I mean,
that area.
I mean, it's complicated. It's not complicated.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to avoid those kind of things. As I said, I think it's trusting each other, communication. In this, my own point of view, I think in this word here is about communication. You know, you people have to, you don't need to be like sitting down, you know, you're sad, your partner is sad, you go in the bedroom. I mean, come on, what are you going to do there? This one will face the wall, this one will face the other side. So that's why I always say that if you have problem, sit down, talk about it. Just talk about it. Anyhow you're going to start it, just break it down. Start it. Just talk about it. Man believe keli musote makwalbe kuya ala kamune kuya.
Ntama believe so kunta fana kada kuntu
bungo melon ko bebe doyari.
Man believe so to fana ke woni musa stara bungo kono ibuka kacha.
No.
Ibuka kacha. Ntala manya rosia to woti ntala manya rosia to woti
fa fulango ale ke frenti ke kana yalo kelo be fu kay manki la fulango to tibu ke ma no
ntano isita woti la ngata siri ni to
yalo ni communication. I believe in communication. Communication. Communication.
Because
can I say something there, please?
Because now we communicate, how will you understand each other? How will you solve the problem? It's communication. I believe in communication. Now to communicate. Hey, I'll kill it for high news, but now communicate. I'll make a camera on your understanding. You apologize to each other. I believe that Kenyan can apologize. Yes, Kenyan can apologize. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Or honey, or this, blah, however you call your wife. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it doesn't mean that your wife have to be, or your girlfriend have to be, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Everybody have to be, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, this word that we joke with, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry mean a lot. It can cover whole a lot. As a problem, solve, but until
But sister, can I hold you there, please? 2 seconds, and I'll let you continue.
Yeah.
What about some partners? This can be a man or a woman, but I think it's more in the man's side. But it's a man and a woman thing. Partner me alone code, the partner that is always gonna tell you sorry, but then they're gonna keep doing that again, or they're gonna keep doing other things all the time to wrong you, and then they just use the word sorry just to basically abuse you and just always back themselves with the word sorry.
I mean, thank you for that question. Thank you so much. I love that question. I mean, that's why I say everything is about communication. You understand me? Maybe I think I'm like it's a fun, which is not a fun to you, which is not funny to you. Yeah, I don't know. You have been always saying I'm sorry, but you always keep on repeating it. Man la fala ma appreciate. So yes, so don't do it again. I do not appreciate it. So yeah, they are human beings. They understand. Oh, maybe because I'm always doing it. I'm always. If I feel like next time he said I'm not going to accept it. I'm not going to accept it. So you always have to stand. Your rule is your rule. When you say sorry, I forgive you. Next time continue to say, because when you say sorry, I will forgive you. No, I can't accept that. When you say sorry, I say okay. Next time, don't do it. So next time, if you like to before my wife or my husband or my partner,
yeah.
Can I say something there, please? Honey, na particular but don't you think that Nia for sorry, yela partner hot? Doesn't mean that just because she feels happy now that you say sorry, that now you're gonna jump and do something else, and then you say sorry again, and you jump do something. The whole relationship, every year you have to apologize maybe 5-6 times a year, or at least once or twice a year. You have to apologize by something bad that you do, like cheating or lying or disrespecting her or hitting her or just like going crazy.
Sister Annie, let me
sorry,
leave you people because I have to do something.
No, you can, there's a time that you have to take your decision. Take whatever that will be good for you.
Sister Fatu, Ntoma, Nkongal Bula, Nkaya Atol Bula, Atol yo continue, lafta do ko do le kela nyina ta sana aklo bula ta wala.
Because I'm coming to prepare the kid their dinner as well. So
all right, yeah.
Okay, Sister Ami, let me leave you people because I have to do something. So I will say all the viewers, thank you so much to being was here. Thank you for the comment and everything. So when I say something here, I can say yembalali namandian many. So maula kuya mo elaftere dorom mo be happy fana, ala baraka ngal jejang, Sister Fatu fana baraka ngemit jambi keje. So ngabe appreciate la ami job jerejef nga indi ma si platform bi ñu am wax bu neex bi fini, I hope ñu ama ñu ñëw di ko seetaan dañ si am njëriñ, okay, because dañ ko wax pour nit am si njëriñ. Waaw ku si amul njëriñ tamit nga baalal ñu loolu du suñ eni, okay, jërëjëf kon.
Absolutely, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You am I really appreciate you being here. What na ñoo def li more and more. Thank you so much. Bye. Yes, continue with your last words then before you go.
No, my last word, I'm saying thank you to all of your audience. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate everyone. If I say anything that anybody get offended, I'm so sorry. I am just a human being, I'm not perfect. So I'm saying sorry if I hurt anyone by what I said. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
You've not hurt anyone.
This is the internet. Some people might be offended what he said, but I'm so sorry. As I said, I'm just a human being. I'm not perfect, And thank you, everyone. Everybody stay blessed. We're in time of coronavirus. Keep safe. Thank you so much, Sister Ami. Sister Ami, you to stay blessed.
Thank you so much, sis. You've not offended no one. You've not offended no one. Thank you so much.
Kids.
I'm saying you've not offended no one. Thank you so much. You said wonderful
Yeah,
thing. You and Fatmata, yeah.
you are highly welcome, my sister, my beautiful sister. You are highly welcome.
Thank you so much. People who follow you and people who follow Fatmata Dancer with your
Yeah,
YouTube name. That's the names that you guys are using here. People who follow you guys. And yeah, people who
mm,
follow you for cooking and people who follow Fatmata for topics and stuff like this. And yeah, thank
yeah.
you guys for having you.
Oh, thank you so much, my sister. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you to
you.
everybody. Thank you.
Thank
Assalamu
you.
alaikum.
Bye. Take care.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Thank you. Mm. Hi guys. Yeah, that was my two guests that I have today. They both call Fatmata, but yeah, follow guys. One of them is the one that just left just now. Is the one that do cooking and she have a YouTube channel that is she launched. I think is she opened it about 2 months ago. She said, and she does a lot of good, nice cooking. You know, she's not like me who do crazy comedy cooking. You know, for fun. So yeah, go and follow her for your yummy dishes. And also, this other part matter is the one that does like topics and like what she talk about politics more in Mandinka more. But yeah, you can still watch her for entertainment, even if you don't understand the language. Especially some of you that want to learn the language Mandinka, you should watch her then. You know. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching this live and thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing. I'm gonna be having these ladies and other women or even boys who have men, sorry, who have YouTube channel that is just like growing and they want people to know them. I can bring them here for topic. But even if it's not to do with that, I will be bringing different people here for topic, talking about things that I talked about, but we can have different view of their view, with things. So yeah, I'm gonna close this topic soon. But yeah, just thank you so much, guys. They've covered some areas, especially Fatmata. She was covering most of the areas she was talking about in Mandinka. So then I was like going in English a little bit so you guys will know like what she was saying. But yeah, we've covered different things. I wanted this topic to be mainly about marriage and somebody asked me what's happening in Senegal, by the way. So I'm just gonna quickly explain that before I continue, before I forgot, because that just came into my mind. One of the people that one of my followers commented what's happening in Senegal. That's mean they don't know what's happening in Senegal or something, because that's mean maybe they don't know Wollof or what. So what's happening in Senegal? I'm just gonna explain it a little bit, and I'm gonna continue. What's happening is that the Senegal opposition party, Macky Sall is the president. Osman Sonko, I did explain this a while ago. The video is still there a few days ago. Absolutely, I think so. Anyway, Osman Sonko is the Senegal political opposition party that is the biggest party in Senegal apart from the government party. It's the biggest opposition party. So the election is not due now. It's due, I don't know, in 3 years or so. I'm not sure. 2, 3 years, I'm not sure. But I know that the president want to take another term. So he want to stay for 3 terms, Macky Sall. And a lot of people are not happy with him. It's like the way we're not happy with our president in Gambia, Barrow. He's very similar to Macky Sall. So they kind of like dictator a little bit, especially Macky Sall. It's like there's democratic, but he's very good at like jailing people or arresting people or going crazy and just not really looking after the country properly, just like every other African president. So then people are not happy, and this other guy, he's very good at talking, and presenting himself and selling his agenda. So the citizens, they really buy into him so much. But I believe in him, but I don't know much about him. And I also just don't really believe in any political leader that is coming. Because even Macky Sall himself, he was like that. When he was coming, he was saying so many good things, selling himself. People believing him a lot. And now look at him. So people, even our president Barrow, he was saying so many good things, but look at him now. So when they take over, they change and then they talk a different language. They like find a barrage, and going crazy. But I also know that our Africa problem is beyond just the president themselves being bad. It's like all of the leaders. It's like that, like what the sister was saying. The corruption starts from the home. You know, a lot of the men corrupt to the women, corrupt to the children, don't want to give pure love and honest love. They think that if they do that, they're losing out, or if they do that, they're stupid, or whatever. Or maybe they think maybe the women don't deserve that, or whatever. So there's a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them like put sneaking some corruption into the relationship, and some put in a lot of corruption, like a lot. So the children a lot of the time are exposed to corruption from a young age. And how you gonna expect them to grow up and not be corrupt? I don't know, unless if you're ordering them from China, if they're not gonna be corrupted in China too, which is also is gonna be a chance too. So that's why when I talk about politics, I talk about it, but I don't get like into it, because I know that our problem cannot be fixed by any leader just now until we're ready to fix it from the bottom by having good love, good peer relationship, which is why I talk about love and marry a lot, you know, and talk about things that can deny us a happy marriage. Because until we have a happy, honest home with no corruption, we cannot have a good government with no corruption. I am sure you get me. So then what happened is, because of this other guy have a lot of followers, Usman Sonko, then the president is insecure and not happy for the next election coming. But the guy himself basically just allow them and give them the opportunity to do whatever they want with him by going to such a crazy massage studio. And then it's like they arrange it with the girl who was massaging him to accuse him of rape. And the girl is called Ajisar. So this guy said that he have a sore back. Apparently the sore back is something that is very serious, and he have to have some special massage or whatever because of his sore back. And this massage, his two wives cannot do it then, or what, because he have two wives. So he have to go to this random crazy place to get massage. And you know, he went there a couple of times, and they arranged it with the girl who was massaging him to claim that he was raping him a couple of times, or he raped him once. I don't know. No, she said a couple of times, and she said that he will rape him with a gun, with 2 pistols, something like that, and like pointing them, or like show her it, like, if you talk, I'm gonna kill you, or something like this. And she said that he was raping her inside the massage parlor, like inside the massage studio, when there's different people walk there, you know. And everyone said that this is not true. The owner said this is not true, and she said this is true. So it's all over the news. And I think he was asked to answer to the police, or he was asked to go to court or something, and he refused. I'm not sure why they arrest him. Okay, but I know that he was refusing to either answer them or something in the beginning. I can't remember. But then anyway, they arrest him now. So this happened just a few days ago, guys. So, I mean, this thing has been going on for like a week now, but they arrest him like yesterday or the day before. So now they arrest him. I don't know whether they arrest him just because they arrest him because this guy claimed this, or they arrest him because he refused to answer to the court or the police or whatever. I don't know. But they arrest him. So now they arrest him, and a lot of the people that support him are going crazy. They're going like looting the places and going crazy, guys. Just like what happened in America a few months ago, when people were looting for the name of Black Lives Matter. Senegal is becoming known for this now. Whenever something happens and it involves government, they will just go breaking things, burning houses, burning cars. And before they burn the car, they will take the machine out, take all the good part in the car until the car is empty, and they burn it. I don't even know how they know how to take out the good part. I guess they are mechanic. They go and take out all the part, including the battery, the engine, all of this good part in the car, and then they burn the empty car. And it's funny. So they go in burning the government places and going crazy and just burning even random cars and stuff, and just fighting with the police, like throwing stone in them and going crazy. According to the news that I hear today, about 5 people died, and somebody also had his hand being cut off, very sad, and just other people being stabbed, you know, like get hurt, sorry. So one of the women that died from this, she died, is nothing to do with this, guys. They want to take her phone from her, and she was like grabbing the phone from the boys, and they stab her, so many stab, you know, like multiple stab, and take her phone. What they got to do with this, I don't know. So I'm very angry. Yesterday, I made a crazy Wollof video that I posted, telling people to, I mean, I was live for it. I think it's about 20 minutes or so, telling people to tell their people to stay away from this. This is not how to solve it. Going out, burning stuff, fighting with the police, it's not gonna solve this. It's gonna make it worse. When you fight with the police, they're gonna fight back. They're gonna throw tear gas, and just when worse come to worse, they're gonna shoot you. There's nothing you can do about it, sadly. So many countries all over the world kill so many people when there's a bad protest, especially Africa. Look at Nigeria not long ago. How many people died in the protest? What's happening? Where's the president? He's still there. You can still fight these corrupt, insane presidents. I'm not saying we should leave them, no. But to fight them is to vote them out. That's the only way you can fight them. But in Africa, because people are too stressed, and then NAPSE is like when you want to travel abroad. You're like, this country, I have nothing. I want to live here. So a lot of the young men, they're so stressed because they want to come here, either through back way or something. They hate Africa. That's the reality. That's how I grew up in Africa too. That's why I'm here. I never grew up hating Africa. Like, I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Europe. But I grew up thinking that Africa have nothing, because I saw everyone was like, yeah, Africa have nothing. You have to go. When you go, you make money at the end. And we see people going, making money, coming with the money. Some having the money in a good way, some don't. But you don't know nothing. When you're under the mango tree, you don't know who is having the money the right way and who is not having it the right way. You're just like, I want to go so I can have a house like this. You don't know how they have the house. Okay? So because when we are in Africa, until we come abroad, there's nothing will make us believe that abroad is not heaven. Don't even bother talking. Guys, when I say don't bother talking, I mean don't bother talking. No matter how much you talk, people will still think that abroad is heaven. So because people think that abroad is heaven, they stress, especially the youngsters. Doesn't matter what age they are. People that are young adult or teenagers. And now the social media make it worse. Because of the social media, you can see the videos and the pictures of people abroad, or you can talk to them live. You see abroad, you see the buildings, you see things, and you're like, I want to go there. So then you just neglect Africa and you hate Africa and stress. Plus, a lot of us come from a home that people beat us and treat us anyhow. So we are like, huh. So then when you grow up and you have an opportunity to revenge on a president or revenge on the car or revenge on a you can easily do it, Sonko or not. This is the problem. Even when people were fighting Black Lives Matter, there are a lot of Black people that never go and loot anything. Even if they were in the fight, they will not loot. But there are some Black people that was going looting, claiming Black Lives Matter when you're looting. How are you going to be looting when you're saying Black Lives Matter? So the people that stealing their life matter, you should let them steal. You're telling people the Black lives don't matter. That's why you're stealing. So people will call you a thief. So a lot of these people fighting that the government is not good, the government is corrupt, they're tired, and then they're stealing, breaking places, going to the government places, taking all the things, dragging the things to their houses, and then burning the empty place. Are they not saying the government is corrupt? Is that not corrupt what they're doing, or worse than corrupt? So this crazy thing is what's going on in Senegal, guys. Let's pray for them. It's very sad, but I blame this guy for this. And it's sad that the young people are gonna die or get like a broken leg or broken eye or broken arm or like one hand cut off like one of the young man because of this man. I'm so angry with him, this Sonko guy. This Sonko guy went and get massage. This Sonko guy said that when this whole thing come out, then he have a conference, press release, what you call it, and he was like, I have this condition that my back is not well since when I was young, and sometimes I have to have special massage abroad, or just some special massage. So I went to some places here to get special massage done, and it was expensive, some Chinese place. Then I've been introduced to this cheaper place that is run by some Senegalese. So I went there. I went there for this only, to massage my back. How the hell a man who wants to be a country president will have a back that is so painful. And this back is a condition according to him, because it's whatever, and it happened to him since he was young, he said. And the back is so painful that he have to go to this horrible massage place where they did this to him. He have to go there on Eid day, guys. The first time he went there, when people interviewed the lady, the owner of the place, he said it in the interview. The interview is still on YouTube. Her and her husband. They say that the first time, because they live in this place, like where they do the massage thingy. It's like the same compound, but they have the massage thingy. It's also with a salon together. So they have the salon and then they have the bedroom inside where they do the massage. It's like a small, I saw the video, it's like one room with 2 beds only. Something like that. If anyone see any other video, let me know. What I saw is just one room with 2 single beds. So if this guy have a back that is so painful, okay, that he have to carry the oil, a special oil or special something, special oil for the back that he was carrying, that he went to this massage studio with, that he have to go there on an Eid day. You have 2 Eid a year, okay? The one that people kill a ram, and the Ramadan one. The other one that people kill a ram, which is the Tobaski one. In Africa, people celebrate that one even more than the Ramadan. That one is very big. People look forward to having the fresh lamb killed, rest in peace for all this ram. But they actually meant to help people to get to heaven, inshallah. Hopefully we will. So it's a long story about why they killed the ram. But so when people look forward to this Eid, and this Eid is very big, this Tobaski. And this guy have to go to this massage studio. The first time he went there, he went on a Tobaski day in the afternoon, early afternoon, when people are just cleaning their meat and about to cook. So the woman said the place was closed. And this man went there and said that, I come here for a massage. I've been told that you guys do massage here. And the woman said, yes, but we're not opening today, it's Eid. And the woman says she was cleaning her meat, about to start cooking her, her meat, for the Eid. And then she said, we're not open today. And then the man said, okay, I know, but I have this cream, this oil that I want you to rub my back, because my back is really hurting me now. And he have to lie down for the woman to, to do that, or sit down, or whatever. He said he was sitting down and the woman massaging him. How the hell this man will have this kind of severe back pain that he have to go on an Eid day to get massage, and he want to be a president? That's what I want to ask this man. I wish he was watching me. How is this man gonna have this kind of a back pain, worse than Ami Job, and just worse than everybody, and he have to be a president? How this man gonna run a government with this kind of a back pain? That's what I want to ask him. So I don't believe that this man, his back was so painful like his so-called claim. And that's why he went for a massage. I don't believe that. But calm down before you jump on her, especially if you're a supporter of him. I also don't believe that he raped this girl too. I don't believe it at all. I also don't believe that he was too innocent, or he just went there because his back is painful and his 2 wives cannot massage him. Only that place can massage him. I don't believe that. Because I believe if his back was so painful that this and his wife cannot massage him, his 2 wives, it's only this so-called, salon/massage parlors that can massage him. And that's the only reason why he's going there. But he's not just going there because there's some young, beautiful women working there and can give him a massage and he enjoyed that. That's not the reason why he's going. He's only going because his back is sore. I believe if that was the reason, then he was going to tell his wife, one of his wives, let's go together to this random place that I'm going, because I'm not safe to go there alone. I want to be the next president of this country. I shouldn't be going to cheeky massage place or massage place in general, that's specially run by some Senegalese, especially some young, beautiful Senegalese young girls working there. People gonna see it as something bad. So let's go together And so I'm going to pay this woman, whoever is going to massage me, so they can train you and show you how to give me this so-called massage that no one can do apart from Aji. How the hell Aji alone know how to massage this jumper break man's back? This Aji, when you see her, you know that she doesn't know nothing. This massage is not a special massage, guys. It's not like some university jumper break doctor kind of a massage. No. It was just like normal massage that they were doing. And now they change it to some hopeless jumper break miracle angel massage that and special pain that, you know, they're lying. So it's painful that these young people have to die because of this idiotic act that this man did. I told our man this every day, our men, sorry. I told our men this every day, and they're like, Emijo, you're jealous there. I told them that if they're not careful, the kind of embarrassment they're going to bring to us, to their wives and children. And a lot of them lose good wife because of the fact that they're not careful. Not long ago in Gambia, the man that is the opposition leader, also, one of the opposition leader, just about 3-4 months ago, not long at all, he was cut his manhood out because some random woman, some random scamming fake woman on Facebook email him, and they start talking on Facebook, and he just bring the manhood on the Facebook for that person. And the videos are all over. 2-year-old looking at his manhood. Married man. I don't know if he have 2 wives. I think he have 1 wife, that one. With children who want to be the next president. Random person on Facebook. Scammer who you don't know. Just scam you like that. By taking your manhood video and ask you for a lot of money. So, lot of our men, they go to places that they shouldn't go. Give their numbers to people they shouldn't give. Try to just mix with people they shouldn't mix with, even if they have 2 wives. I don't believe he raped this girl at all. I believe it's a plan. I think, you know me, so I'll just tell you how I feel. I think he went there because he know that there's some young, beautiful Senegalese girl working there so they can massage her. That's why I said I don't think it's innocent. But I don't think like he was going like having more than the massage do. I'm just telling you how I feel. Okay? I don't think he was having more than the massage. I think he was just having the massage. Okay? But I don't think he was having the massage because his back is so paralyzed and his wife cannot do it. 2 of them. Only this hopeless place can do it. I don't believe in that. So, but I pray that Senegal will have peace. I pray that a lot of the men learn from this. Doesn't matter you're famous like him or not. A lot of people think that he didn't go there just because he wanted the girls to massage him, because he always talk about Allah and he's Muslim. He's very serious with the deen. This is the worst part, is that our people, they use the deen to manipulate people or to hide, to use it, you know, to cover up their character. Because our people are very good at when they see you use Allah for everything, they just believe in you. So a lot of them use Allah for politics, guys. Like what does Allah got to do with politics? I hate people who use Allah for politics. A lot of our people, our political parties, even the presidents, but our political parties or like people that, I mean, political leaders and even ministers, even some of the supporters, they use Allah. They like, Allah say this there. Allah say don't say this. Allah say don't do this. Allah say don't say this. Allah say don't accuse someone of corruption when you not witness it. When you already see the president build a mansion within 2 years and you know that this president is having this chicken change amount. This chicken change amount is his salary. And he built a house that he have to work 10 years to build. Sending his children to America for study. Just his whole life, his whole entire generation changed within 2 years. And when you say the president is corrupt, they're like, you accuse him when Allah say this, you know, Allah say this, and start reading all the Quran. I'm like, so some of them, they always like, me, I believe in Allah. When I take the government, I'm not going to be like this. Me, Allah this, me, Allah that. and they don't even care because Allah hate politics and stuff. So if they believe in Allah, why they mixing the politics with the Allah? I don't know. So I know that these Africa presidents, they're horrible. And their ministers are horrible too. A lot of them are horrible because they don't have choice. It's like the ministers are not going to allow them to be good. I explained this so many times. It's because they cannot find a whole bunch of good ministers. The ministers are not going to be good because then they cannot afford their lifestyle and their love for women and just, sending their children abroad and having this best life ever. It's very expensive to live a best life ever in Africa, expensive life. In Africa, even when you go to supermarket, you buy a fizzy drink. You see the fizzy drink says £1. They'll sell it for you for almost £3 in Gambia. When it says £1 there, you see the £1. You recognize the drink from UK supermarket for £1. Yeah. So and these people, they only go to supermarket. These government people, if they go to supermarket and shop, so their money, the money they spend on food alone every month is insane. Not to mention the money they spend on women, and the money they spend on their children, and family members or whatever, and their endless businesses and savings. And because they come from corrupt system, from a childhood, a lot of them, it's easy to just, and because a lot of them are corrupt, they cannot report each other. Because it's like the whole government, maybe one or two is the good one. The rest is all corrupt. Who is going to report who? So they all just, if you are good, they kick you out. If you can actually get sacked for being good in Africa government. You know how you should be sacked for being corrupt? When you're good, they can leave you just because of that. When you're trying to condemn them, condemning everything, they're like, get out. So you just have to take it. Either you like it or not, you take it so you can have your job. It can't be that bad, guys. This is beyond it. So I know we want to fix Africa. So we can stop traveling like this and going crazy, and just so we can have a nice Africa. But this is not how to fix it. Fighting, burning cars, stealing and killing each other and allowing each other to die for nothing. It's not going to fix nothing. How to fix it is for us to have a good, honest home, bring up the children in a good, honest environment. That's the only way. That's my way that I think is going to fix it. So if you think you have any other way by shouting or attacking police, go, good luck. This is my way. This way takes longer though. This way is the genuine way. Anything that is genuine takes longer, take years to build. But it's going to last. And then we can achieve everything else that is good, not just government, but we're going to have a lot of good things in our life. When we learn to have genuine homes, not selfish, lying, one-sided, idiotic kind of a home. It's only going to bring this kind of government. So this is what's happening in Senegal. Some of you that don't know, pray for people. Senegal is really, really on fire because a lot of people abroad, they love this man. And they keep calling their families, telling them, this man, this president, you want to get rid of this man who we love, Sonko. Because Sonko gonna look after the country, and this man is idiot, Maki. So then the people under the mango tree, they get more angry and they have more fire to go and attack. So they're going to attack government places, like I said, or just attacking random places, stealing their stuff, like that woman that they stabbed so many multiple times that they stabbed that girl, either a young woman or a girl. Yeah, a young woman, because they want to take her food and she refused. They kill her. What they got to do with Sonko, I don't know. So I told people to tell their families to stay at home and get out of this, but they're not doing that. A lot of them will call their family, encourage them, and telling them to go and break things or to go and nangam in the Makisal, swearing and going crazy. And Africa is very hard because of the corona is there still, and the government, they keep going lockdown all the time, and they're not giving the citizens no money. The citizens, even who have their job or have their shops and stuff, the government not giving them no help, taking all the millions to themselves and locking down the country. So Africa is very hard now compared to how hard it was. It's double hard. And then people have opportunity to show their anger. Instead of you to calm them down, you're telling them, yeah, Macky Sall is horrible. Come on, go and attack the country. Go and attack the police. And yeah, let's burn the country, man. Yeah, man. Don't say this. Born in the country is not going to get rid of Macky Sall. So we all know that Africa is the way it is because the way we revenge, the way we use anger to solve any problem. So let's learn to, especially when life involved. No one deserves to die young. Those people that die, one of them could have been a president or a minister or whatever, or have a president child or a minister child who was maybe going to be better. But if they die and cancel everything, so please let them rest in peace. But let us not allow them to die, but by encouraging them, So yeah, just let's pray for them, guys. But this is what's going on, and I'm gonna just close this video now. So yeah, this video was just for love and relationship and tips on why we should have love again still, and why we should believe in love still. It's not easy when you have breakups or just you have really horrible experience with love, but we keep going and keep positive. Everything should be fine. So yeah, guys, just thank you so much, and I'm gonna see you guys again soon. Thank you for people that was here, and thank you for you that is watching, sharing, and liking. And yeah, the president is afraid the guy is too powerful for him. Yeah. The presidents, that they're always afraid of their opposition leader. I am not sure where the song did it, but a big man like him should not visit such a place. Exactly. He's in Siang, and then now from nowhere, he's now like a paralyzed, broken back somebody. So if this man know that he's paralyzed or he have a broken back, that he cannot do nothing, he said, as he was describing, this pain is so severe and so serious. That's why he went there. And this pain is like this since when he was young. And he said also in that interview that, in that speech, that just about a month ago or two, or like about a couple of months ago, I was paralyzed for like a month because of my back. Ask everyone know me, they know. So this man actually know then that he's paralyzed and he wants to be a president. How he's going to be a president when he's paralyzed, I don't know. So that's all of these are big questions. I don't believe he's paralyzed. Maybe he's just making up this. And if he's paralyzed, he should give up. He cannot be a paralyzed president. But anyway, whatever. This is just in Siang, and people, going crazy with it, killing and, like just going crazy. Burning places, going crazy. So this is all because of the way, people are, those children are brought up. When they do something very small, their parents will beat them so seriously. So then they think that when this thing happen and they're not happy, they have to also and burn things and go crazy. Especially when they saw America did it not long ago with the Black Lives Matter thing and stuff. So they feel like they want to copy the West. In Africa, it's very bad now. Whenever they see something happen in the West, they never forget it. So even when they were doing the thing, they were going on the floor, try to do the Black Lives Matter sign on the floor. They're comparing this to the George Floyd guy who they killed. They're like, yeah, this is what happened in America too. Let's do that. Let's go and do this, so we can have justice. What justice? You cannot have any justice by doing this. You can fight it, but this is not how to fight it. Going, stealing, breaking things, fighting with the police, killing them, and they kill you, and you steal people's food and stab them. Take all the cars, the machines, and burn the empty car and stuff. No, come on, guys. It's just going insane, guys. But yeah, like I said, let's just pray. But I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's pray. They're trying to handle it with the armies and stuff, So let's pray for them and pray that it's gonna calm down. But this is what's happening. So yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't want to do the topic about that. I could have done this topic about that and people coming and calling, but it's not just about trendy stuff. Some people think that I only talk about trendy stuff for whatever, but it's not like that. I don't actually go for any trendy stuff. I watch some of the trendy stuff that I go for. Yep. There's so many trendy stuff that I don't talk about, and other people talk about it. When I see that it's going to have big consequence or it's no point, sometimes I don't. But sometimes you might think that Amy's talking about it and it's no point, but to me, it's a big point, you see. But I don't go for any, trendy stuff. There are other trendy stuff that is going on, and I'm not going to talk about them. So, but I didn't want to do this topic a topic because I know that a lot of people love this man. Like when I say they love this man more than they love themselves. This man is very good at selling his agenda, and I don't know like I don't know like his background, but it could be to do with who he is or something. Like a lot of people love him more than they love themselves. Like when I say love him, they love him so much. So when I do this as a topic, when people say certain things, people will be angry. So I rather say what I want to say and get blamed than getting callers or people talking about this issue, if you know what I mean, on my platform. So this is why I didn't make it into topic. I just stick to the topic, what it was going to be about, because I think this is very important in our community. I think when we achieve this, we can achieve good president, good whatever. So yeah, that's why I was talking about that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. And yeah, have a good evening and good weekend. So yeah, bye. See you again soon, inshallah.